Me too. I think it'll be okay. And
It'll be.
nothing will happen. I resolved the other stuff that happened in the background during the week, so that was a thing.
Oh,
Other
Anyways,
stuff?
good.
Oh, that's fun.
hmm?
Other stuff.
Hmm.
Other stuff. There's
Probably what's
always other
happening
stuff that's
around.
happening.
Or with Moriel.
What?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, we get to find out if Moriel died or not.
How will
Or
we
if he even
find
made it
out?
to the Feywild.
Well, eventually we get to find out if he died or not. I don't know if it's going to be
I
this
bet he
season.
never even made it to the Feywild.
He actually just
no.
he actually just fell into a ditch on his way there.
Yeah, he died with
Yeah.
all 4 orbs in a ditch.
He was drinking to celebrate
Yeah,
getting all the orbs,
bad
and then,
He just had a regular heart attack.
Brain
He died of old
aneurysm.
age.
Nah, plot twist. Someone has the death note, wrote his name down, and he instantly died. It didn't matter.
Oh, that's
Game
cheating.
over. Yeah, that's cheating. I have been watching the second season of Witcher. I'm watching. I'm enjoying.
I haven't even
didn't
watched the
realize that
first
was
one
out
yet.
I've also been writing with that inspiration in mind. It's very
Nice.
fun.
I've
Blessing
watched
of
that
the Death
entire
Note.
series already. I
Okay.
watched the whole thing last night.
I have two
no
episodes left.
spoilers.
No
I'm
spoilers.
on episode 5, I think. So
Yeah, I need to
so
watch the
things
first
get-
season still. I never got to it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, get
Alright.
to it.
Alright, anyways, back to the thing. The Assassin's turn, I believe everyone put their hands up, so they will be holding their action to do something. I will not declare vocally what it is, but I have declared a held action. Desi, it is your turn.
My turn. I'm the one that gets to decide what we do.
Oh no.
Oof.
Can I just
You
well,
can hold
okay,
action
so
to dash if you wanted to.
You can.
well, I was gonna ask, does it to when I use wholeness of body, does that how does that work? Like, do other people notice it, or would they
Well,
get mad
you're
at me?
like it would be your wounds would literally steam off your body, so yes, they would notice it.
Hmm. I wonder if they would be mad at me for doing that. Fuck it. I'm gonna use wholeness of body. Just do that.
Okay. Is there any attempt to be discreet?
Hide behind me. I'm very slightly taller than you.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean, I guess
that'll
I'm
work.
not gonna make a show of it, but I am very small. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my hands in the air and I don't know how to discreetly do that.
I mean,
but
how injured are you that
I
wholeness
have
of
2 hit
body?
points.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, wounds
Yeah.
would be very obviously healing from you if you hold us a body, but you can't do it.
You can also hold your action if you want.
No, I'm gonna do wholeness of body.
Okay.
And then that's all I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna throw a dart at you. 2 of them. Yeah. So one of their held actions is if any. player
Wasn't
performs an
only. Wasn't there only one guy left who had actions and he was holding his
On
attack
me,
to
but there's
Yeah.
still other
Oh,
people.
was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
It was
sorry,
only the one guy
had.
left.
Yeah. So
Everyone
he's-
else used all their actions to stab
Oh, yeah,
Keenan.
sorry, my apologies. So no, only one person has his hold action, and I will hold that action. You're correct. Desi, you are fine. Take your wholeness body.
Okay.
Should have let that
I
go
forgot.
through and then be like, oh look, you can't kill Keenan now.
Because you killed Desi. No,
Yeah,
Oh boy.
you're right.
You don't have
You're
2
absolutely right.
revivify
I
spells.
was
do you?
wondering why I had so many held actions. Like, why the fuck do I have multiple held actions written down on my notes? Alright, never mind. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Alright, Desi, that's your turn? You wish to move.
Mm-mm.
Okay, good to know.
I am not
the
making
shield,
a decision here.
the
It's not.
autonomous shield is disabled at the end of Mozelle's turn. Ryder.
my hand's still up. I'm going to say, look, just let me check on him. You can take me as a hostage if you need to.
you casted this combat spiritual weapon?
I've been very ineffective at stabbing things. I cast spiritual weapon, which can I drop that?
Well, you can drop that now if you want to.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
I'm just recounting
I did cast
what
polymorph on Keenan,
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, you did cast polymorph.
but I also cast some healing spells. Reiner also is very close to tapped out on spells, and I would imagine looks pretty exhausted.
So as you say, can I check on him? He says, no can do. Not taking chances against spellcasters.
If he dies now because you let him bleed out, then what exactly is my incentive to hold back?
Hey, he looks around. I reckon we can take you on with one less man. You got a lot more to lose from this.
Can I make an intimidation check?
What is your?
I'm going to say, if he dies, you're going to wish that I had killed you now.
Roll one with disadvantage. He knows his worth.
The hell did I roll? Let me see if it's lower. Ah, fuck.
I'll take my chances.
Well, dominate person?
Yeah, go for it.
Wisdom saving throw from him.
That is fun times. What's the DC?
17.
That is so funny. I have to crit to pass that.
Oh,
no,
good!
No, correction. Sorry. That's when load-in is applied multiple times. It hasn't changed for some reason.
Oh.
But no, so... Okay, I did not
He
pass
has to roll.
anyway.
Good! I'm going to make him... now that he's dominated, he's under my control. Hold on, let me double check what I actually can do with this. Oh, excellent. I'm going to telepathically tell him that on his turn, he is going to call a surrender.
Call a surrender.
On his turn. So not now, but as far as they know, I'm just standing there.
Okay. This is no verbal component. No, it is only verbal component. Got it.
Yeah.
Or verbal somatic.
It's verbal somatic.
Okay. You want to slide a hand for this?
Yes, I do want to slide a hand for this.
Yes.
24.
Okay, perfect. That's good. Luca, you just according to your vision, you probably see just them having their hands up, right?
Basically.
So that's Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to try and get closer, so I'm not just chilling in the middle of the room.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that. Oh, now I see Keenan.
Yep, and you see
sad.
him surrounded.
Yeah, that's sad. What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna hold my action for now, and just kind of
hold your action to do what exactly?
Oh,
You have to
just
clear
keeping
what
an
you're
eye on
doing.
these guys if they do anything shady.
Okay, you're gonna hold move action, attack action.
Attack
what are you-
action.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Pythor, it is your turn. There is I mean, roll perception check from Pythor. Unfortunately, no. Now you never mind. Oh, good. Continue.
Well, this didn't go the way we were planning, and I have no idea if I want to continue this or if I just want to say fuck it.
Just chuck it in the bucket.
There was a plan, and then
I rolled an 11 intimidation.
yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna last one round. Y'all just like, oh, oof. You
Did
can hold
I-
your
did
action
I-
as well.
Did I notice her? Or would I notice
That
that
was
they
that's what
dominate
the
person?
I
Oh.
can't kind of
That-
tip
that's-
him
that's-
off.
that's
Can
what
I
the
can I
Yeah.
wink at
for.
Pythor?
You're kind of in
Can I
front of him, and you
well,
can't turn with the other people watching.
Yeah,
The-
you can't turn around, so you'd have to like do something.
Well, my head was turned, so would I notice that? Not that they cast it, but that the person doesn't look so hell bent on killing Keenan now.
You would okay. So what you wouldn't notice is not there's hell bent of killing. It's more like there has been a sudden change of thought process. Let's put it that way. So, not necessarily that maybe magic is involved, but at least there have been some tampering that has like just happened, like just not blatant but subtle. So, your thoughts could drift towards maybe he's thought of something else to do. He doesn't indicate direct hostility, definitely hostility, but not direct hostility. He doesn't seem like he's about to instantly kill Keenan now. Perhaps
I'll
he's
use that
looking
as a
to bargain.
momentary distraction then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, I'll leave this to you guys, and I'm going to sprint this way, hopefully pick him up, and dive my ass out through the wall
All right.
in
So
one
can you-
motion.
Okay, cool. I would like you to make a siege attack against the wall. So this is just well, you don't have to roll for a hit. You roll for a hit, but the AC is quite low. So just roll for the hit, just in case it's a crit, and then roll me a D2 plus your strength.
Am I just rolling a 1d20?
Yeah, well, just one D20 to see if it's a crit. It's a guaranteed hit. It's a stationary wall. Whoa, holy shit. Oh my god. Anyways, roll me a 1d2 plus your strength, and that is your siege damage against the wall to try and ram through.
He does have claws because
Um,
he's a Lunan.
Yeah, so you can use your claw damage if you want instead.
Well,
and-
the whole point is not that I'm literally attacking the wall. I'm trying to hold him and use the weight of my 700 pounds to
Yes,
fall through the wall.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
gonna do that.
DM.
I'm trying to calculate how many feet you've moved. I'll add that to the damage. What? What's up?
I just saw that I can also use my reaction to make this guy take his reaction.
Ooh.
The guy threatening Keenan, it says I can use my reaction to force him to take his reaction.
I don't think that's
I think holding your action technically uses your
hold
action,
is a
doesn't it?
different-
No, that's not, I didn't
Yeah.
hold my action.
No, I'm saying that he was
No,
already
no,
holding his
it's-
action, and I think that uses up
hold
the reaction.
Hold action is different from reaction. Those are two different things. I will add 2d6 to that because you ran how many feet? 25 feet was it? Yeah, you basically like just sprinted through the wall. So that's a 12 extra damage. You do just enough to smash straight through the wall, and you fall 30 feet into the gardens.
And I'm cradling the dude so he lands on top of me.
Yeah.
So I land on my back and he lands on top of me so he
Yeah.
doesn't die.
Yeah, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your back on the floor, and you are off scene. And they're mega mad. They're like, "Oh shit!" So
Okay.
that I will say that was your action. I'll take that as your action, and then the rest of your movement you can use.
Yeah, my guy. I'm just taking him and starting to run back to.
Yeah, you just
That's his
basically
place,
run
I guess.
yeah, you just run towards the closest balcony edge to leap off again. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will catch up on you once it jumps back to your turn.
Bonus action. My echo just salutes and then disappears.
He just vanishes. He's like, yeet. That's funny. Okay. So everyone who is still in that is not dying, would also notice that I shouldn't GM layer you, Python, so you can see what's happening, but you are not here anymore. So all of you would notice he did not take his held action to stab Keenan to death. Keenan, make me a death save.
Yeah, and I just can't pass, but it's not an auto fail, correct?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you cannot pass, but there's you.
Okay.
It's not auto fail. Because in fact you are poisoned. Um. The assassinos. This guy goes. All right. You know what, guys? I think we should reconsider our options. This doesn't.
Can I feed him a
one of the
line?
guys- Yeah, sure.
Our boss is dead. What are we even doing?
What? You saw him right there. The guardian protected him. He's alive. Don't let your fear consume you. We can do this. Come on. No, listen. We have to leave. Who knows what they can do? We can come back and fight. Look for him again some other time. I have to roll persuasion for him. Versus.
Yes, the very charismatic.
Fuck me. I mean, luckily this is persuasion. Not... Well, is it a good thing it's persuasion, not deception? I
Ah,
don't fucking know.
you'll find out.
Yikes. You know what? Forget it. All right. Those who still want to fight, we'll take it to them. Just make sure the body doesn't leave. These will go 1. This will go 1.
I would like to
the
force him
horse-
to use his reaction to stab the guy who comes close to Keenan.
All right. No, they're not approaching Keenan. They're approaching you guys.
Yeah, well, when he passes in front of him, I want him to stab him.
That's what I'm guessing. So as soon as this guy approaches forward, he goes double stab. And both hit. Nice. They get a medicine tasting. Is it delicious? Your medicine? It's better. They both fail. So that is 48 poison damage plus 13. So that is how much is that? 61? 61 points of damage. Behind this guy, who is now severely wounded after those consecutive stabs. And he draws his weapons. This guy draws his weapons. They approach, and they will give him a good old stabbing.
Cool.
Dominant person doesn't care if you stab friendlies, right? Doesn't matter. Just no double check for that.
Dominate person does care. He gets to repeat the save once he takes damage.
Oh, okay. Once he takes damage, not
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when he takes damage, he gets to repeat the save.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter that he's gonna get murked. So that's okay. So sorry, only 1 hit, so that's 29. And then he makes a save, yeah.
Yeah, DC is 17.
Natural 1, so another double attack. Natural 20. So if he doesn't save from this is instant death. It's
Cool.
instant death. He's just dead.
He died.
He died from poison damage.
Cool.
And then so not all of them were willing, but were willing to continue. They actually believed him. But now that he's dead, all of them will continue their actions. 1, 2, 3.
I believe Luca had a held action.
You may shoot the next one coming. Luca, so fire
yeah.
your 2 shots, yes.
Let me.
Yeah, so the people at the back, the injured ones, the pre-injured ones, who looked a bit hesitant, are now like, the resolve has steeled, if that is a term.
Are they looking towards Keenan now, or are they looking towards the?
No, they're
people?
looking
Okay.
towards the people that are standing. So at this point, their logic is that you're kind of poisoned and down.
Yeah.
So being poisoned means you're gonna die eventually. There's no way you're getting back up, by normal means at least. So, solution is to kill everyone else who can save your ass, or at least force them off you. So it's guaranteed lethal eventually. Luca, you can keep
Yeah.
rolling. That's just correct. Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was going
Oh, good.
on.
Yeah, no. Continue. So that's 4 points of damage. That is 8 points, and then fire your second shot. That is unfortunately dice rolls. That is 6 points of damage and 8 points of damage. So that is 14. As this guy takes 2 arrow shots to the body, he will move forward here. And the rest will take an angular approach. This guy will just stand back, make sure that this Keenan is as surrounded as possible. He will hold his action for a action I will not say. Um, and this guy will actually sprint towards the hole in the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pythor, about 25 feet behind you, you see one of the assassins jump out, light on their feet, and like look at you. And you're like, oh shit. Well, you are now being chased by one assassin. Desi, it is your turn.
Okay. Shit.
Resources exhausted.
Oh god. Okay. This is not looking great.
If you get the guy in front of me, I can still get to Keenan.
This one?
Yeah. Or if you all just start running to
You have,
Keenan, I
you
can
have
get
stunning
us.
strike. Desi, remember that. So you can stun the target without. You wouldn't have to
Shit,
kill them. They'd be incapacitated for the turn. If that was something that
Yeah, that
interests
works.
you.
Oh, that guy's holding his action though.
This guy at the back, yes. I will not declare what action he is what purpose of the held action, but
I'm
yeah,
sure
I
he's
will.
gonna burst into song if anything happens. That's the action he's holding.
Yes, he's gonna break into song.
Yeah.
He's got a whole
Okay.
musical number planned.
Okay. So any okay.
This does not go planned at all. This is
Nope.
a disaster.
I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna hit this guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to use a melee attack for the stunning strike to take effect. Like you have to use your fists to do it. So you can spend
Yeah.
a key point to attempt the stunning strike if you land the hit. I should say.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I'm gonna hit him and then I'm gonna
Alright.
flurry of blows and try stunning strike.
Yep. So spend a key point for the first attempt at the stun. That lands. What's the save for the stunning strike?
It is Constitution saving throw, and the save is for 15.
He is now stunned. You do not need to hit him any further. As you literally like hit him in the throat, and you just hear him struggle to breathe.
Lit. I'm gonna just yell "run" to Reiner.
Run! You still have more attacks. You may continue doing that if you have the key points to spare.
Mm, shit. I kind of just want to run for that guy.
You can, if you want to.
Well, listen, Keenan's gonna die anyway, and Reiner has Revivify, and that's what I'm going to bank everything on. That there's no way Keenan is not going to die.
Yeah, the gods are gonna be like, yeah, it's all right. He's died 2 times before. I'm sure he's okay to come back a 3rd time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just run and get this guy.
All right,
The
you will.
close-
Can you please show me your padding? It's important.
Yes. You can do it diagonally, right? 1, 2,
Mhm.
3. Can I run through? I don't think I can.
Not through enemies. You have to walk. Yeah, around them. Okay. You'll take 1 attack of opportunity as you leave his range. That's a miss.
Okay, and then
As you enter his space, I will stab you twice.
that's fine. Oh god.
So that is 4 points of piercing damage. And can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Is it for poison? Because I'm immune.
Oh, right, you are correct. So I will ignore the poison damage. So you take a total of 13 points of damage from both hits. And continue.
13 total plus
Yeah,
the 4.
13 total. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 4 plus 9. Yep.
35 minus 13. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, so I used 1 action or 1 hit. So can
Yeah,
I
you
use?
have 3 more. Yes,
Okay,
you have 3
cool.
more.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna hit him with my Taikura.
Miss. Takura cannot apply stunning strike. I just want to just make sure you
That's
know
fine.
that.
I want
Okay.
him to
Yeah.
die. So and
Yep.
then I will flurry of blows and try to
Yeah,
stunning
he
strike.
does not look mortally wounded, by any means. By the way, just wanted to
Stunning
clarify that.
strike.
Yeah, you can. Yep, I'll make a save for it. That's perception. He makes he
Constitution.
successfully. Yeah, no, sorry, I clicked perception by accident. He makes a save against the attempt at the stunning strike.
Okay, so then I have one more hit, right? Yeah,
Yes,
16.
that is a miss. As you go for
Does
the
that
second swing. Yep.
does that use stunning strike if it misses?
If you wanted to make that a stunning strike
Okay.
and it misses, yes, it spends a key point. You have to declare
You
it stunning strike though. I won't
you
count that
declare
as
it
a stunning
after you
strike.
hit, don't you?
Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are declared after or before. I'm just checking now. Hang on.
I think stunning strikes after.
When you hit another creature, yes, you can. It's after your hit, so
Oh.
it does not waste it. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. That's all I'll do. Maybe just
Reiner.
I'm gonna
Reiner. Next one is
briefly.
incapacitated.
What was that?
The person next to you is incapacitated.
All right,
By
yeah,
the
I know
way,
that.
you can make him lose his reactions and stuff because you hit him with the first of your.
And I did.
It doesn't matter. He already used his reaction, so he doesn't have one anymore.
She can also knock him away too.
That's true, but
Or
he's
knock
already.
him prone.
It doesn't matter because Desi's within 5 feet, so I'm just gonna turn to Luca and I'm gonna be like, "You coming with me or with Pyethor?"
With you.
All right, I'm gonna just run past these guys that Desi distracted.
Yep.
So just and then I am going to hold my word of recall for when Luca comes.
Hang on, give me a sec. Oh shit! Well, that doesn't work that way.
Hold on. Can I? Hold on. Is it
I'm
showing
doing-
9 to others?
So I'm just calculating. Oh right, you're right. You can do that.
That.
Well, there's an enemy here, so that tile has to be crossed for that.
Can I move diagonally around him?
Like this. Yes, that works. But that's what I'm saying is that this will invoke an attack of opportunity, which is why I was trying to figure out if you. I was trying to figure out if you could walk around him, but no, you cannot.
I've still got 1 charge of that potion of stone skin left. So I'm gonna risk it.
All right, go for it. Well, I'll go for it. I hope it doesn't kill. It's a miss, so
Cool.
you're good.
Cool. Then yeah, I am holding word of recall till Luca is next to me.
All right, got it. Luca, it's your turn. Run like the devil.
Basically. So I am going to let's see, 5, 10. I'm going to use my movement and dash to get to
Yep.
Reiner. So we're oh my
As
god,
you-
there's more of them.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't want to do that. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Word of recall.
I bamf us back to the Temple of Ubelphus.
You are all bamfed back to the Temple of Elphis. So
That's
we will
actually
have...
probably where I'm running to because I knew that was where the word of recall is.
Yeah. So basically, this becomes the adventures of Pythor. You're not out of the woods yet, man.
The question is,
So sorry, Pyethor.
can they keep up with 115 feet of movement a turn?
They're assassins. Yes.
They can't do that and attack.
Yes, but they'll be chasing you like hell. Yeah. So, anyways, this is just the adventures of Pythor now. So, Pythor, as it gets to your turn, you see an assassin, attempt to chase you. You know that they are roughly the same speed as you, so you run like hell. You jump off. You throw.
Wait. I'm on a balcony. Yep. Is there a roof? A different roof within 30 feet of me?
No, it's open terrace. Not open terrace, but it's a large expanse away from the building, as this is sort of a mansion, like private estate. Let's put it that way. They made sure that there is no buildings to jump from this angle, so you would have to jump down. I would assume you would summon your echo to the floor, so you just jump down. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Summon my echo to the floor, have it move its 30 feet, then I will switch position with it.
Can you swap while you're holding a living creature?
Yes, I can. Everything goes with me.
Yeah. So yeah, so you just see this. You guys
Wait, so you
roll.
can
He has
teleport
to
us as
escape,
well?
but
That's
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
yeah, he can carry one guy. At least his weight limit. As you teleport 30 feet, you begin sprinting through the streets. As you head through an alley, you hear several assassins behind you yelling, "He's over here! Follow him!" As you struggle through the streets, um, you are at a disadvantage because you do not know these streets very well. But that will not be a giant misstep as long as you basically know the general direction of where you have to run to, which is across the city, I think. Yeah, it's inside the second
So I
city
don't
wall.
have any. I shouldn't have like any disadvantage because I have an excellent memory for maps and geography,
Oh shit!
where I
Yes,
always recall
yeah,
the general layout due to
you
my
are
background.
correct. So you have no disadvantage, but they will have their street urchin. Well, some of them, not all of them, obviously. Can you roll me a athletics check as you run through the streets? Because this will be literally like an hour or 2 hours of sprinting through the city streets as you just hear assailants jumping through city tops, running through alleyways, hunting you down.
So as I'm running, I would also try to like lose them by like not looking where I summon my echo and then just essentially disappearing to where my echo
So, so,
is.
so you basically summon your echo. You're like, run a direction, and then you just continue running until eventually you just swap with him, and then you go the direction the echo was going, anyways.
Yeah, like
Essentially,
trying to
something like
trip
that.
them
Yeah,
up with
yeah. Can you roll me a deception check with advantage?
Oh, honey.
Oh fuck me, that is rough. Unfortunately, tricks do not work as they begin to learn after the first time you do it, and you're like shit. As you continue running through the streets,
Good thing I
you
can
make
still
it.
just get range off of it.
You have quite the athletics, yes. So, I would assume also every time they approach an echo by accident, you just swing at them. So, can
Yep.
you roll me an attack? Actually, a couple of attacks. Give me three. So every time the echo manages to get in range of somebody, he just like catches them as they're mid transition to literally stop them in their place. Yeah, you have sentinel that applies to your echo,
Yep.
so you would literally stop them in their place. That is two hits actually. So you stop two assailants from chasing you. So that is two less from the pool I'm rolling from. Got it. Okay. This is actually horrifying. If you get caught, you are like fucked. You are actually screwed. All right. Anyways,
I still have a good amount of HP, so
well, I know, but like, I don't want to see that image of you just being like fucking stabbed by like multiple assassins in the middle of a street and just like a dead corpse in the middle of nowhere.
I'm
That
also
is,
assuming with all this noise going on, Vess is gonna know. So
yes, 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 yes.
I'm kind of
He
hoping
knows.
for that.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of things I'm juggling right now because I expected this to happen, but also I'm just checking the times here. You make it to the um, center of the city. You actually run past a couple of civilians who are just like seeing you run like hell. They don't ask questions, nor do they really like stop you in any way. But
I'm like a
it's just
bull
something to
right
do.
now. Shit's just flying as I'm running through
Yeah, yeah,
crates, knocking over carts.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You're shoving over barrels to make the floor rough terrain, just like as much as much distance you can keep uh put to yourself in between the assassins, where in which direction they might be. And as you approach your next hour, can you roll me another athletics check as the exhaustion begins to take a toll on you? You have been running for literally an hour. That is rough. As you continue running, you feel your legs begin to give out on you, but you refuse to keep going. You know that if you get caught, it's over, and you keep sprinting. You use your echo to cover as much ground without having to
I'll
sprint to
use
begin.
I'll use
Yeah.
second wind, so I might
Oh,
start my
yeah,
legs
that's
start
smart. Yeah,
flailing, but I'll get.
yeah. Okay, so because you use second wind, I want you to roll the athletics check again with advantage. How about we'll use it like that? I think that makes sense because you're literally second winding right now. Okay, I'll take that. As you continue to sprint, you're like, no, fuck this. You have to keep going. And you just continue bulwarking straight through the city, running through as fast as humanly possible, well, as leoninely possible, through the streets. You make it about almost to the city limits, and then you hear gruntings of men being killed around you, not very far, but you just hear people getting dropped like flies, and clashes of steel. Mostly just sort of like featherweight glimpses in your ears, as that's probably the least of your concerns. And as you run through, an arrow lands about 5 feet in front of you, and you run past it. You get to notice a glimpse of what appears to be tied to the arrow, a piece of paper hanging out with Vess's crest, and it's slowly burning away from the paper, as it appears to be flash paper. In that small brief window, you see it, and as you sprint away, you make it to the doors. They are locked, as this building is closed. And you basically try your best to make as much noise as possible.
I was gonna say, is there a window?
Yeah. Well, Ryder, Luca, and Desi, you would hear this banging on the door as he's trying to get it open.
Is there like a window on the front end?
Yes, there are.
I throw the dude's body through. When I get there and the door's closed, I just throw the body through the window and I just turn around to face anyone who would be chasing me.
Yeah. So you guys inside, you just hear, and then as Tarantara Moselle just gets flung through the window, and you just turn around, Pythor, to see if anybody has managed to catch you, and there are no signs of assailants.
I like that we just broke a window for no good reason.
Well, it was panicked. I get it.
I have no
Keenan.
It's been a couple hours. I have no idea if you guys are even here, so I wanted to get the body away from whoever, so I don't have to protect it and fight.
Yeah, I'm assuming everyone else waits here just like to see if he makes it.
Well, also I wanted to just say, first of all, the first thing I would do when my turn rolls around at the temple is spare the dying on Keenan.
Yeah, I read what you said.
Let's see if I roll not one on that death save though.
Yeah, at the end of the recall, I would like you would have to roll a death save.
Don't roll a 1. That's all you gotta do is not roll a 1.
Yeah, don't die.
It's not a 1. It's not a 1.
It's not a 1, so you live. You are brought back to life after that round.
I'm unconscious.
I also harness divine power twice, so I can get to second level snack.
Oh yeah. So what healing are you using on him, Reiner?
So the first one is spare the dying, which is a cantrip, so that just stops him from dying.
Yep.
And then when that's over, I harness divine power twice, and I am going to...
I don't think it stops the poison, though, does it?
Does it cure poison?
I don't think so.
It does not cure poison.
Okay, so that is...
To be fair, it's also been a short rest with the amount of time it takes Pi to get back.
He's not taking damage right now, though, right?
Yeah. He's not taking damage. Poison doesn't do inherent... No, this poison doesn't do
It just stops him from recovering.
Yeah.
And also, this isn't while Pi's here. This is when we cast the spell.
Okay. So here's the thing: after I do that, I'm gonna cast second level cure wounds.
All right, that will cure the poison as well, I believe. Or no, it doesn't.
It doesn't cure the poison, but it's not a potion, and it only stops potions from healing.
I wanna clarify as well. The poison doesn't you can't use hit dice to heal because obviously you're poisoned. So you're stuck with whatever magical healing you're getting, basically. What I'm trying to clarify here. So yeah, you are at 17 HP.
Okay.
Everyone else can short rest, but you are poisoned until further notice. Until someone can cure you. So you are stuck at 17 HP, mega exhausted and burning from the poison in your veins.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys wait, hoping, praying that Pythor makes it. And yeah, you hear the smashing of the door as he tries to get it open, realizes it's not gonna open, and just...
I just open it for him. Wait.
Yeah. No. Unfortunately. And then he's like, as you open the doors, you see him, his glaive drawn, looking around, and he realizes the door is open, Pythor. And I'm assuming you walk in, the door's shut.
Yeah, I walk in backwards, just making sure nobody sneaks in while the door is open.
Yep.
Oh my god, check on the body.
You will check on the body?
It just broke.
Yeah, you put as many things you can to bar the smashed window. Luckily it's about 8 feet tall, so it's not really it. Well, you try and bar as much of it as possible, just like it'll be fine.
There's no one in the library, right?
No, it's closing hour. It's been closed.
Alright, Keenan is going to go get the book.
Keenan, don't you fucking dare.
There's no one
He's
here.
like limping away. He's like, I'm dying, but I want to read.
Keenan, go the fuck back to
no one.
sleep.
Go the fuck back to sleep.
So would you like to still attempt to pick up the book?
Can I restrain him?
You can.
I mean, I wouldn't be
I would like
actively
to
going
assist.
for
Yeah,
it while people were there.
Yeah.
He'd probably try and find a point where everyone is
Alright.
resting and
Well,
healing their
okay,
wounds.
we'll hold on to that. We will hold on to that. You can ask me again.
Well, during the short rest,
after
I
the
would,
dice.
I think, because that's when they'd be distracted healing themselves.
All right, roll me a deception check then, everyone. So the people who want to stop him, roll me perceptions.
Can I do stealth?
Perception or
Sorry,
insight?
stealth.
Yeah.
Well, you can do insight or perception. But do stealth, Kieran.
Damn.
Yeah, get fucked.
Ryder's like, no.
Reiner's like, I have 2 younger siblings. You're not going to fool me with this.
It's not like I can do
He's
anything.
He's like trying to roll out of the bed till.
At some point, I just fucking sit on him. Reiner's not very heavy. Reiner's not very heavy, but you know, Keenan's injured.
You just like push the poison into his. You're like, ow, 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 ow.
We should get out of
Yes, we should. Should I send a message to Vess and ask for a ride?
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
I'll say I think he already knows.
We did make a lot of, well, you made a lot of noise.
Yeah, it was pretty stealthy up until about that point. But you're alive, so that's good enough.
What were other options there?
Sleep on the floor in the temple. Technically, we have the place rented out. I do not have the mending spell, or I would offer to fix it.
I don't think that's even enough for that window. It was stained glass.
Oh god. Yeah, they're going to know this was me.
I can
you
cover
can-
the
People-
cost.
I think it's more of an issue of they might not appreciate me coming back.
Then why
hear
can't I get the book?
knocking At the door.
Oh god.
Throw a
You
blanket over
hear
him.
nothing
Is there
at
like
the
a
door.
Over me or over the guy?
Oh, over like the unconscious
Okay.
guy.
There's
I'll-
the front door.
I am going to go ahead and walk up to the front door and kind of try to peek through without opening it first.
There's no. It's not like a apartment door. There's no like.
No, I know. I'm trying to like look through the crack or something.
Oh,
Like, can I hear?
Look
who
through
it
the broken
is?
window.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're leaning to the sides. You would see at the front door what appears to be, a half-orc individual. He appears to be, well dressed. He has a lantern on him. And it looks like he is, he seems to be sweating. And
Is this my
you see-
date?
And no.
Okay, different guy.
And you see his eyes sort of like this fear with this backwash layer of bravery. As he sort of just knocks on the door, you hear him go, "Hello? Anyone there?"
Is everyone else still in the study room?
I'm assuming
I
Keenan is in
would've-
the so the
I
study room
wouldn't
is
have gone to
upstairs
the
in
door.
back, by the way. Yeah, so Pythor, Reiner, and Desi are here. Keenan is definitely up there. Luca, you can be wherever you want in this case as well.
I'll
Yes,
be
who
back
is
in
it?
The room with everybody.
Okay. Keenan is.
Keenan is unsupervised, so we all know where this is going.
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as they all walk to the door, Keenan's like, da 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 da, and they start rolling. All right. So, yep, all of you at the door. Once again, you just hear, "Hello, is anybody there?"
Hello?
Sorry, we heard a noise. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I am so sorry about that. My friend was carrying something heavy. He dropped it. It went right through the window. I am so sorry.
Well, we were just making sure the place was secure. Not many times large noises happen, and I was wondering if someone broke in.
Oh, yes, I am so sorry about that. No, my friend carries a large axe and it just went through the window while we were turning around. He was trying to help me with some books.
Alright. You sure don't need any guards. Perhaps my wife can call them. They'll be here in a while.
Not unless they can fix the window. I am very sorry about that. I can pay you for it later.
Oh no, that's all right. We were just making sure everything was all right.
I don't think he's part of the church. He's just a random
Oh,
guy.
is he?
Yeah.
A concerned citizen about a large window being broken.
That's fair. I am
yeah,
so sorry. Sorry about
if
the
it's-
disturbance. Yes, it's okay. It's just we're just being careless. It's late. We probably should not be awake at this hour.
that's all right. But yeah, yeah, that's all right. We were just making sure. But if you guys don't need the guards or anything, then we do be careful. It is dangerous at night.
Yes, I am aware. Thank you so much.
He sort of nods and he starts walking back towards what appears to be so he goes a left and then a right, and then he vanishes into sort of some of the back buildings nearby.
Yeah, we should probably go and leave or sleep on the floor or something.
I say we stay here for the night or until Vest contacts us.
All right, let's board
If
up that
tonight-
window for now.
And then tomorrow we can leave during the day.
All right, let's board up that window.
I'm going to set alarm in front of the window and door.
Yep.
I'll set an alarm. I'm assuming we're gonna sleep in the study, so I'm gonna set an alarm between the study and wherever else.
Yep. In the meantime, while this was happening, can you make me a stealth check again? You have to beat their passive perceptions.
Okay. I will just be going to send my owl to do this instead.
Oh my god. Alright. Sure.
Alright.
Okay. What's everyone's passive perception? Anyone 17 or higher?
Oh,
Passive perception.
So close. I got 16.
Damn, 16.
Does he?
not without the orb of visions.
Does he? You muted? I'm mute. Oh, this is muted. Rip.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, I
Hey,
had a-
do you hit 17 or higher?
probably not.
Passive
Is this
perception.
the same perception check or?
Passive.
Don't roll. Passive perception. So
Okay.
there's a number. Yeah.
Passive above 17? No, it's 13.
Okay. Unfortunately, so you managed to retrieve the book. So what book are you taking?
The one about weapons and stuff. There's like the one book about
Oh.
magical weapons.
Ah. Okay.
K-
So you take it from the list.
The bird
And
is just gonna put it on the ground and it'll read through it while I'm looking through its eyes. So
okay.
I'm not actually taking it.
So as you look through, it notes of a very ancient weapon found in the forest of the forest of everlasting. It belonged to one of the greatest uh hard to say elven warriors, but one of the greatest elven influencers. I think that's a better word. Um, one of the greatest elven influencers of that time. Let me double check. Sorry, just double checking to make sure I don't have this incorrectly, because that would be sus if I got this incorrectly. Let me see here. Where is it?
Let me guess,
Oh no,
Guida Hesh.
I'm making sure I don't
Okay.
say the wrong name. Where is it? There it is. So in the forest, is scattered. Yes, actually, this Guida. um, it is of his legendary blades. Not all of them, but they have been scattered through the everlasting forest. Um, they are known to pierce through any being of any kind. Um, and the more in one's possession, the greater strength they become.
Hmm.
And essentially, this is one of the oldest elven tales of Abelfian possession. Um, and it is something of legend. So that's one. There is a second one called the Hammer of Creation. It is another legend that dictates that the hammer is capable of transforming any post living or currently living creature into another being pulled from a different plane. So what it would do is essentially if you hit an enchanted nail forged by the hammer into this being, you could call upon any other creature to consume its place. This was used to essentially build an army out of civilians, essentially nothing.
Hmm.
Um, so
Does it
this can be literally
does
this
it
can
turn
be
the
from
person
any place.
into the race, or does it
No, so the
it take
person
someone from
is
that
like
race and puts them
so
there?
like it eats their flesh and like tears them like so like imagine a portal but it's through human
Mm-hmm.
body. So like the body would explode. Well, it wouldn't explode, but you get what I mean. Like it basically
Mm-hmm.
the body is the portal, and the body is burned and consumed to bring it to life. But it basically looks like as if they are metamorphosizing into these beings. Um, and essentially, it is a great weapon to conjure armies on a whim of greater strength
Mm-hmm.
than once possessed. What makes the hammer so potent is the nails that it makes. The nails are
Mm.
the ones that require recipe to craft.
Gotcha.
But once you have the nails, all you need to do is hit them into a individual. It doesn't matter their strength.
Gotcha.
They won't be directly possessed, obviously, but civilians are much easier to use, obviously, as they will not have
Yeah.
enough survival skills to live through it. Another weapon in the list is called the Dagger of Domination. It has been said to be used to conquer kingdoms by basically dominating the rightful ruler of the kingdom to bow into their will. Um, and the rest are magical weapons monsters wielded.
Mm.
There is one of a stone minotaur, basically um, uh, large, basically incredibly powerful gorgon fought several minotaurs, which were stone trapped forever. After 500 years, one of the minotaurs literally willfully burst out from the curse. But instead of breaking out from the curse, they are now made entirely of stone skin,
Mm.
and they became more powerful in the sense that now they have stone armor around their body, and they're literally moving through sheer will. They said this ancient minotaur is what guarded one of the few god temples that reside which god temple it has been speculated to be one of the more nature affinity acclimated gods, not necessarily defining which or whom.
Mhm.
But his weapon is immune to petrification and immune to nullification due to its stone form. So the weapon in and of itself cannot be turned off. So you know how magic weapons can be disabled through
Mhm.
anti-magic fields, and otherwise the weapon would be immune to those effects as it is petrified from the outside.
Okay.
So yeah, those are some things you read through.
Yep.
So as the combat dies down, you guys come back. Keenan gets away with murder basically, and there you go.
Yeah. Can the
The
bird get the book back in place?
does its best.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. You don't have to roll for it.
Okay.
But it tries its best. And I pressed backspace. Yay. Have to open everything again. Okay, so everyone is resting here for the night? Is that the plan?
Gonna tie up and gag Moselle so that when he does wake up, he can't make a big fuss. It also suggests that we should probably keep watch in case he wakes up.
Oh, I was planning on taking first watch.
Thank you.
I can take
appreciate it.
second.
I squint suspiciously at Keenan.
What?
You're going to go after that book again.
No, I won't.
I don't have to sleep, so
Reiner, I promise I will not try to read the book while I watch him.
Reiner looks unconvinced, but is like,
I mean, you can insight check you.
just
I'll
don't
take watch
catch
with
both.
Keenan.
What?
I'll take watch with Keenan.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay. So in this case, everyone take the benefits of a long rest. Get half your hit dice back, etc.
What does when does poison go away?
Until you're cured, so you don't get the benefits
Okay.
of your full HP at long rest. You stay at
I
17
get spells
until
back
you get
though.
cured. Yes, you get all your stuff back. You just
Okay.
don't heal. It's very fun, isn't it? You're just literally dying, and
Yeah.
I'll prepare lesser restoration today just for you.
Alright.
During our watch, I'm gonna ask and be like, "Do you want to go get that book?"
Oh, I've already read it. Don't worry.
How?
Just tell on yourself. It's fine.
Hey.
Okay, everyone else
Literally
is
gonna let him
asleep.
go get
When
the
you're
book.
sleeping, what are they gonna do about it?
Wait, what'd you say, Caitlin?
Oh, I was literally going to let him go get the book.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I already read it. Don't worry.
okay, I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
How do you do magic? Like, how does it work?
For me, I had to form a connection with the classroom, which is a pretty painful process. But you innately do it because of your genealogy. So you actually have an innate kind of connection with it.
Because you said at one point that anyone can do magic.
Yeah. There's some people who are more proficient with it, but given enough time
So-
and study, yeah, anyone can.
If I wanted to learn magic, would you be able to teach me?
Probably. Given that you already have a connection with magic, I'd say you'd be more of a sorcerer than a wizard. But you could also try the wizard path.
Have you ever met anyone who can't do it?
I mean, it's hard. So there's people who give up before they get to it, yeah. But I was like what, 10 I think when I first did cantrips?
Good to know.
Mhm.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk to you after that.
Okay. About as sun rises, you hear through the door, some of you that would be awake at this time, you hear, "Construction workers here! We're gonna fix the window!"
Oh, thank you
What?
so much. Just a moment. And I'm going to go over to Terratellia and I'm gonna use my disguise kit to fucking strip all the symbols of his noble house off of him. Actually, I probably would have done this before I went to bed.
Why wouldn't you put him in a burlap sack or something?
Because that might be a little too obvious. But I'm basically just going to, like, Weekend at Bernie's this. Just gonna...
Oh god.
Keenan, what's it called?
You know, I have some of that poison that they tried to use on us, and I'm just like, maybe later.
Yeah, Keenan would probably.
Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna charm person. Is he awake or is he still unconscious?
He would still be unconscious until the second time the construction workers would be yelling. Cause
Yeah, I'll charm person him. I'll charm person him. Let's do this.
Yeah, Keenan would switch Misty Step for Fabricate, by the way.
I can't believe you'd be using charm person on a normal person. Very sad. Unlucky. I crit, so no.
Oh, he's not charmed? You know what
No.
else I can do? I can cast it again. It's only a first.
Oh no. Oh no, not Terratalia. You're just bullying him at this point.
I am.
It's 7, so he is charmed now.
I'm just going to be like, hey, just keep a low profile and don't make a big deal about things. And I'm gonna just go ahead and trade him one of my jackets.
Yep.
And just, you know, keep the hood up, blah blah blah. Don't make a big scene.
Yep.
Just calm down. They're just going to fix the window. And then very politely be like, thank you so much. We had a little accident last night and we'd sort of, yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Actually, our boss wanted to let you know as well that your renovation plan for your house as well is currently underway. We actually have a cart here with all the resources. We just kind of want you to check if they're all in order, and also you can also take the ride back to your apartment if you want. Essentially.
Keenan just hops in the cart.
Is this one of Vess's guys? All right, yeah. 21.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I mean, you're waiting for them. You could. I mean, Mozelle's guys weren't very discreet. Let's put it that way.
Oh, that's fair.
And so you kind of assume he wouldn't be this discreet. And the only other person you know who can be this discreet is the myth, the man, the legend.
Yep. All right. I'll go ahead and walk Moselle into the cart.
Yeah. Can do the thick of it. I'll follow everyone.
Alright.
And while I've got him, I'm just going to be like, so, you have the other 1,000 gold that you owe me?
Oh, he's not hostile now. That was a lie. I was never gonna pay you. Sorry.
Yeah, so how exactly did you find out about me in the first place?
I'm a bit... I don't think I'm allowed to say that information.
Hey, we're friends. We're all friends here.
No, I literally can't.
As in you're under Gaius?
I'm under contract.
You're under contract or you're under a spell?
It's a magical contract I'm bound to. There are specific words I literally cannot say.
Well, can you write them down?
No.
Can you nod if we say a word?
Yes, if you I don't think that's against the rules.
Crow.
The crow
was
you say the crow? I don't know who that is.
Crow mask.
Was it my boss?
If it was Vess, I would know.
Fuck.
Was it a man in a crow mask?
Yes. He would nod. Sorry, I can't say.
Yes, dies immediately.
Well, I'm saying it vocally because
Yeah.
obviously I could just say he nods, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just describe what the crow looks like and be like, is it him? Or
I
my
cannot
dad.
see its face.
I think that's about as much as we're going to get.
What
if
about
you
their
look wearing
height
a mask.
though?
What about their height?
5'1",
can't.
5'2",
I can't.
5'3",
Oh my god! You just go through the list.
4,
Yes, you eventually get to the height where it could be the crow.
and
What?
so it could be the same.
Well, you get to the relative height where he thinks his height is. At.
Okay.
Obviously, you didn't measure him.
Puny brains.
You mean you don't measure every new person that you meet? And then Reiner's gonna kind of be like, so what exactly was said about me?
Essentially, I mean, it just told me that, that you could potentially sway politics to get Vestalaga out of the city and get my territory back.
Did you see his eye color?
No, he was. Oh well, his eyes were green.
Both of them?
At least one eye.
At least one eye? Okay, was the other
I mean-
eye also green or was the other eye blue?
Well,
The crow can have
mask,
3
the
different
mask
things.
covered most
Yeah.
of his face except for the eye and his mouth. He was pale in complexion, if that helps.
Fucker.
Now, what exactly was your plan when this whole robbery went through?
Well, I was ordered to get my hands on the Zanathian shard. He gave me the exact layout of the route and every Vestaloga scout we would encounter. And we were ordered to pick it up. And once we picked it up, I was told to start banquets to ensure that no one could approach me politically. And he gave me that gift of a large magic metal thing.
So that was one of his works.
Wait, you guys didn't grab its core, did you?
No.
Damn it.
I was a little busy grabbing this one as I point to him. It seems our big metal guy was better than your big metal guy.
Perhaps so.
Now I
it
have
was
a
not
question. Now I have another question here. Who else was involved in this that you are able to name? Just the crow? Just nod if you can't say.
It was not just him.
Madame
them, I
H-Strings?
guess. He nods.
Any folks from the Merchants of Barlow?
Who?
That is a good answer.
You don't have any antidote on you, do you?
I cast Lesser Restoration on Keenan. Sorry, I would have done that. I would have done that right in the morning. I'm so sorry. I would have done that in the morning.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Now he's lesser restoration. He's like, oh my god, I'm finally free. It's like having a permanent dry cough, but you can't cough. You're just like, fuck. Yep.
Now, who else has the location of my apartment?
The other individual I mentioned.
Borgson?
Wait, who?
The other individual, was his name Borgson? Did he have like runes all over him?
What?
We know who the other individual was already, Desi.
I'm paying attention, I promise.
It was the crow. We're pretty sure.
Well, no, that was the main one, but the other individual is Madam whatever.
Madame Face-Strings was involved.
Oh, that fucking bitch. Fuck her.
No, she is not a nice person. I try not to deal with her if I can avoid it.
Isn't she the one who tried to kill us back at the hideout?
Multiple times.
No, was that your tiefling harassing us before?
No. What tiefling?
Ah. I'm
Okay.
curious about the timeline of all this. Now, when exactly did you hear of us?
I heard of them. From a points at Desi and Luca and Pythor. I learned about them through rumors in the grapevine that I paid for.
But when?
Uh,
When we
When-
arrived, it happened very quickly.
during the situation that happened in Demaya, that's when I heard of their name.
So a while ago, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Now, when we arrived in the city, when exactly did you find out about us and what we were doing?
The contract was active when you arrived.
How soon after we arrived? The same day, I
Um,
assume. It happened very.
The next day.
The next day?
Yes.
I mean, it was.
And how exactly?
Was it that night or the night after that we actually were doing it?
It was before we did it because he contacted us. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And now, how exactly did you loop me back into this? Did you follow us to? Did you follow them to my apartment?
Yes. We managed to pay off one of Vestalaga's many eyes. Just to
Yeah,
let us
remember
know
Vestalaga had a mole in one of his top 3?
Yes. Names if you have them.
his name. I believe we call him the Ghost Eye.
The ghost eye. Do I know who this is?
His name would have been mentioned in Vesalaga at least once. He is one of the biggest informant eyes. So he is central subdivision. So he's outer subdivision. So he covers the outer ring, and then another one covers the second ring. Another one covers the first ring, etc. Basically, like a commander post
Okay.
in the information system.
So the ghost eye works for this. Was bought out.
I bought him out for one piece of information. I didn't pay for his loyalty. No one can.
Well, I don't particularly care about that. I can't go back to my apartment now. How do you think I feel about this? All of my stuff is there.
Just move them out.
What was that?
You could just move them out.
Yes, that is going to take a while. Do you think I have time for a move right now?
Maybe after.
What do you know about the Keeper of Life?
Hey, then.
Ooh. I appreciate that all these plot points, everyone's just like trying to make sure that there's no Venn diagrams happening.
Right.
Did you kill Pythor's clan? No. Like, while we're here, did you kill Pythor's clan? No.
Do you know anything about giants around here?
Who? What?
Alright, let's stay on topic here.
I feel like it'd be
And
big
what about
news.
you? What exactly did you think you were going to get out of this? Were you threatened? Or were you just promised?
He was the one who gave me such an enormous amount of wealth in the city to get my territory.
Just your territory? That is it?
Well, he paid for my spot essentially in Thieves Guild as one of the council heads.
He paid to install you.
He financed my works.
Ah, that is interesting.
Wait, sorry, who was this?
The Crow financed his installment into the Thieves Guild.
Do you know if he's financing any of the others?
I don't believe so. They have been here for many years. I've only been here for about since Yagasis.
I am always fascinated to hear about the lives of rich fuckheads like you.
Wait, where'd you come
what
from?
What were you doing before this?
Yeah.
I wasn't a rich man at all. I was uh, a gambling hall swindler. I was notorious for taking the bounties off of great gambling halls until he financed my plans to expand my empire to multiple individuals and uh, infiltrate the merchant network, as that was where most profit usually go.
So
Ha-
you must have been working for him for years.
What techniques did you use to swindle?
Counting cards?
Uh, yes, mostly switching up dice and all of the like. Um, and uh, those were some of the few
Gotcha.
things we were done.
Yeah, so as Reiner was saying, how long have you been working with this individual?
With who? Sorry. Oh, sorry. You're
Mr.
talking
One, you
about
can't talk about.
um. He goes. Uh, I essentially only get funds from him until just recently.
How long have you been getting funds from him, though?
Since Gigasis.
What happened?
So for Lenny, who jumped in late and doesn't know when Ugasis was, how long ago was this?
That's a month. That's basically January.
Oh, okay.
So was that the last
Oh.
time that that Silva was in? Like what month is it essentially right now? Like how many months ago was Ugasis?
Your just star. It's literally the start of the year.
So it's a year ago
So-
essentially?
So just star is your mid. So just star is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the ninth month.
So
of the
9
year.
months ago. The party came together like a year ago. So
How long have I been in the city again? I got here about 6 months ago, is that right?
Yes.
Or I spent 6 months in the city, rather, so I don't know if that's 6 months to now.
the explosion was only
Um,
3 months ago. So would that have been when that would have been the glory of Isis around, right? Like Isis is right before Ugasis?
Yep.
Huh.
No. So the Glory of Isis festival was not in
In
Yagasis.
Fidal.
I don't. It was in Fidal. Yes.
Fidal, and it was like the 8th, specifically.
Mm.
Hold on, I wrote it down.
But like is that before or after Ugasis?
No. So guys, there's a calendar in the miscellaneous.
Right,
Yeah,
can you switch us back
Oh,
to it? Because
yeah.
we're looking at the Ubelphus map right now.
It's let's see.
No, it's in the handout. So if you go to miscellaneous, there's different continents.
Okay,
above.
Ugasis,
Oh, okay.
It's
Fidal.
after.
Fidal is after Ugasis. So
Yeah.
he came
and
here a
got
little
together in Fidal. Like the party got together in like Fidal.
so a little before. And it's Zanley right now? Right?
Wait, what? Sorry.
It's Zanley right now, you said?
Star.
It is just R. Check the
Just R.
the date right now.
Damn, we haven't even been together for a year. Holy shit. Because the party the first party that we went to was like the 8th of Fidal. I'm pretty sure.
So, my
Go ahead.
my other question for you: what exactly was your plan after you retrieve the crystal? To just hand it over and then you don't know, you just get paid?
Once this is sent over, I take away the political power of Estalaga by exposing him and
Exposing him for what? It's an open secret.
well, let's just say actions against Moralia would have been devastating to be exposed by, especially since we are not allowed to directly inhibit each other.
Hmm. I've got no more questions for now. Maybe
So
that
you-
charm is going to wear off soon enough.
He started working with, or he started getting money from this person in Negasis, and our group didn't get together until Final. So either the crow has been,
Yeah, he probably had a plan beforehand, and then he just used his links here.
or
Or he's probably using your, well, he's using your dad's connections most likely.
He's
'Cause he
probably
is your
been
dad.
watching us for a while.
So your dad was probably planning on doing something big here in Reinhall. When you were giving cash, was he under a specific name? Was the cash given under a specific name, or was it anonymous?
Always anonymous.
How would you receive it?
Through a proxy, or it would just end up on my doorstep.
How did you meet this person?
What?
I believe he said he just approached him, or
He just
something.
approached.
Right?
I was just approached, yes.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I'm good.
That is not too dissimilar from how I started working for Vestalaga, to be honest. I had a job with someone else. I was told there's a job for you in Ubelfis, and I came, and then it was this.
Any other big information recently?
It sounds like we are not dissimilar in our work environments, put it that way.
Have you gotten any big news lately? Like anything on the wind? Any whispers?
I'm not the information man. You've got the wrong person.
I know, but you
Who's
pay
the-
for information. Desi.
Oh, well, I meant like.
No, this almost makes me
other
sad,
than-
because now I'm going to hand you off to my boss. He's probably going to kill you. That's what he asked us to do in the first place, but I prefer to have a conversation. So, this is my question for you. Is there any reason we should spare your life? How can you be of use? Because I prefer not to kill people in cold blood if I can avoid it.
Well, I am technically a ghost in the city. I could just leave, and I would be a non-influencer in the environment for whichever. Perhaps
Do you have a
I
way
could...
to contact your patron?
No. Magic's not allowed here, and I do not have control over the scroll trade. Madame Freestring has that control.
You don't tend to have any products you confiscated anymore, do you? Contraband?
You mean magical properties?
Yeah.
They all go to Baralia.
Okay.
I am...
But-
Look, I can try to advocate you to my boss, but that is all I can do. So you need to give me something strong to work with. Stronger than just you can disappear.
Well, as far as I can say, I think, I could be of use to Vestalaga. I'm quite... I know people outside the city. In fact, the merger could be beneficial as well.
Give me specifics.
I still have plenty of money as well. It's hidden in my several vaults that could be of use to Vestalaga.
I think the best thing we could do is put a word in for him, but...
I would rather just kill him.
I am deciding if I want to put a word in for him.
I don't.
Yeah. See, the problem here is that you're basically asking him, what do you want to give a man who literally knows almost everything?
The only
Money?
useful is with Madame Fate String and have her get in touch with your patron.
Desi, are you sure you want this distraction right now?
No.
I don't think
I
it's
would
a good idea to act on it hastily if we can avoid it.
The best time to start a different arc is during another one.
Look, I will ask him to hold. I will ask him to hold you. I don't trust you currently, and this is something
So-
we can discuss at a later date.
Yeah.
But
the cart
again,
arrives.
yeah.
Mhm.
Probably the charm person wears off during this trip because it only lasts
Yeah.
an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. The car arrives at the front gates of Vestalaga residence. And at the front gates, smiling to himself, hands behind his back, with a new coat of orange and gold,
Ooh.
is Vestalaga. He still has his blue markings of his family heritage on his clothing, but orange and gold is Boralia colors. You can see in the Abelphus table. He goes, there you guys are. Ha! This calls for celebration. Get your asses off that cart. Come on. Come down.
Reiner, already walking off the cart, just kind of shrugs.
He comes
I
to
hop
approach
off
you.
the cart and it raises like 6 inches.
he approaches you, arms wide open, and he goes to hug you, Reiner.
All right.
We did it! And he goes to hug Keenan. And yeah, he hugs Keenan. Today is a grand day. And then he goes to hug Desi.
I'm gonna duck out of the way.
Oh, okay, not a hugger. I see. Fair enough. Luca. You're muted, still, Luca, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
You wanted to say something?
Xander like hisses at him the way snakes do. Looks when he gets close.
Okay, not much of a hugger. So, Pythor, handshake, maybe.
I'll stick out my hand and my palm just fucking engulfs his whole arm and does the arm shake.
It's a great day today. You know why? Guess what?
I am assuming, based on the outfit, that we got what we wanted out of this.
Yes, Boraya is not under my thumb. He's like a wounded animal in the corner. He's going to be lashing out very soon. But now we have possession of the entire bloodstream of the city, and it's quite great. It's quite great. Mazel, you fucker! And he pulls him out of the out of the cart. You've been here how long now? 8 years. How time flies. And he punches him. Fucking piece of shit. Always a thorn in my backside.
I wanted to discuss something with you, actually, because we learned some interesting things during our conversation on the way here.
Sure. That's just
Inside, if you don't mind.
Right, of course. You don't have to really worry about that anymore. It's not like there's anyone listening to us aside from my own people.
There are always eyes.
Keep eyes on. Put extra security on him, by the way. We don't want him getting assassinated.
Oh, he's not making it through today, but let's celebrate.
Let's discuss that, actually.
We can do that inside because people could be listening. Come on, let's go.
Put extra security on him. We know he might be assassinated.
He will not make it through the day. We'll talk about that later. Stop being worrywarts.
Reiner looks kind of irritated.
Can Keenan insight check him?
Good luck.
He said he wanted to kill him, and he's very happy to kill him.
But
go for it. He is very happy.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Literally 0. Alright, anyways, he marches into the mansion. The doors open and there's a whole ass orchestra playing a song.
Jesus. It's extra as fuck.
Come on, it's celebration. It's time for celebration. We have achieved the long goal of getting Vestal, the House of Vestal, back on the seat of Abelphus, where it belongs, right next to the first king of Abelphus.
I'm so happy for you. Can we talk about how to save the world?
We have a few things to discuss on that matter, actually.
Of course, go ahead.
When we discuss it, can we put up the thing, Keenan, the anti-scrying thing?
Yes, that
If
is
it's
what
private.
I would prefer.
Ah, your magic friends. Yes, okay. Sure.
We have been scryed on before, Ves. It is not a unreasonable concern.
I'm not doubting it's an unreasonable concern. I just find it funny is all. Anyways, yeah, while that's going, do you have any small chat perhaps that they can scry on instead?
How
I'll
are the
give him, like,
giants?
Hmm?
How are the
What was
giants
that?
doing? You said they were on their way?
They will be here tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
In fact, it should not be the 26th, it's the 27th.
And the
Check
shard?
the calendars.
The underwater one?
We have no word of that. We won't know until they get out of the bloody water.
Well, I would like to discuss that agreement that we made.
I will be on top of it once we finish celebration, and once I get the people on my side. That will be on top of my list.
And how long will that take?
Give me 24 days.
Can you speed it up a little bit?
You can't speed up the court of public opinion, my dear.
What are you trying to do, Reiner?
We made an agreement. I said this should be a priority.
It is a priority. It's not that it's under the list. It's not like under the rug mat of priority list. It's like the stratosphere clouds, right? You know how clouds are usually like above each other. It's a cloud. It's one of the clouds.
How hard is it to get one family from one country out of that country?
If you're trying to get them here, I think it'd be better to
Not
wait that
here.
long. Oh, okay.
It's hard to well, you see, I have to basically turn the court of public opinion to be convinced that I'm a rightful influencer at the central point of the city, and then we can use the extended influences outside of the country, and then we can go even further, maybe perhaps outside the continent, and that's why I say 24 days is necessary.
Yeah, I'm saying that because if the continent's destroyed in the next 7 days, if
I'm
you
not
want to get
trying
them
to
on this
bring them here.
continent,
They don't need to see me.
I'm just saying the entire continent is in danger, not just the city.
I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about getting... It doesn't matter.
Listen, it will be sorted. I get you're stressed, you're concerned because of what I told you, but listen, I will get it sorted. You can count on it. The only liar in this building is probably that man. He points at Moselle, tied to the floor.
Oh, that is hardly
tied
true.
up and on the floor.
That is hardly true.
Have I ever lied to you before?
I mean, you look
I
really
raise
truthful
my
to me. I would never even doubt you for a second.
Jesus.
Looks at zero
See?
insight.
He understands. I have not lied to you one time. If you can tell me a time I've lied, then I will admit I am a liar. No, I don't hear
Anyway.
anything.
Let's move on with the conversation.
So as this magical circle is taking place, what did you want to talk about exactly?
I'll basically tell him, like, the abridged version of, like, yo, this dude basically was picked up by the crow to come and, cause some shit here and be sort of like a conduit for this one dude's actions. That's where his funding came from. All that jazz.
Okay, let me stop you there, Reiner. So, here's the thing that you remember what I just said, like 15 minutes ago. Yeah. The only liar in this building is him, and he points at Moselle. he has not been here for how many months did you say? 6, 8 months, 9 months? He has not been here for 9 months. He has been here for 8 years. Madame Fatestring died 8 years ago. The original one, at least. The old one. The old fucker. He has been here for 8 years.
I was not
he
here
is
for
not,
that.
He is not some swindle boy that was like, oh, look at me, I'm very poor. He was never that. Okay? He was a rich merchant, traveled into the city, saw an opportunity, built up a store to sell apples, and then the apples turned to, I don't know, stone
Charmed?
apples. Let's put it that way.
Charmed people don't tend to lie.
Yes, you think so?
Mm, that is odd to me. Are you sure that he...
You underestimate liars.
Reiner's just gonna kind of have like a very confused expression because Reiner's just like, do you fucking... Have you met me?
I mean, some people can believe things and they're not
He
true.
is dealing with someone who is magical in nature. We did not ask him about the crow. We asked him who he was working for. He described him as such.
Well, I'm not saying everything he says is a lie. See, what makes a great liar is that they tell some truth, and so you doubt the truth because it's so wrapped up in lies. It's like when you stuff a pork with bad herbs. It's great pork, but if you cut it open, it may stink. As such.
We are dealing with people who have the capacity to magically manipulate others. Are you certain that he has not been manipulated in some way?
Well, I'm definitely certain if he's saying he has been here for 9 months. He has been here for 8 years. He occupied territory previously owning Madame Freystring due to her passing, and Miss Klin did not hold the same weight of power. Obviously, times have changed, but I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I've not lied to you once, and you're willing to. I hope you're not willing to believe him over me.
I am saying what is the harm in checking? There are ways to break. There are ways to break such. Can I change out one of my spells for remove curse?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a couple minutes to do that, basically.
Alright, go for it.
Well, while you're doing that, how about it?
Now that I think about it, he's quite docile. Are you sure you didn't, like, feed him something?
I charmed him.
Right, but he's quite docile.
He's probably just, pretty scared with all the information he told us.
No, that is true. It is weird. If he has been manipulated in some way, this is a way to check.
So, the Moselle I know is quite a hothead. Let us put it that way. Unlike me, who is very, patient.
You think we got the body double?
Did you clean up the what's it called? Did you clean up his mansion after we took him?
Wait, what?
Did you clean up his mansion?
Oh, you mean his mansion? No, of course not. Why?
Just wondering, because the golem, I could have investigated it a bit more.
Well, I can't approach it with my men. Obviously, this is why we sent you.
Well, now that's your territory, that's why I was asking.
It's not my territory yet. I still have to kill it.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me try something. I'm gonna remove curse on this guy, and I'm gonna try to target any modify memory type effects on him.
While you were changing it, can we make my private room?
Sure.
Well, yeah, we waited for that to happen before we talked to him.
Yeah.
Well, no, we were doing small talk right now.
No, but
no. Basically, during that conversation, I waited for the ritual cast to finish. Basically, and then the ritual cast. That's why I said that's what he said. None of the magical circle is finished. Basically.
Oh, okay.
So affecting one creature, if the object uses curse magic item, affecting one creature. Oh, all curses. Sheesh, that's nasty. Fuck.
Get wrecked.
So, his image melts away into this angry complexion, and he goes, "What the fuck am I doing here?
Ah,
Explain yourself,
that's-
Vestalaga."
That
Ah,
answers
there you
that
are.
question.
You have lost, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm taking everything. What do you mean? This is treason. My people will know about this. They will not. First and foremost, he's quite loud. Let's throw him somewhere else, please. And then he begins dragging out. Hey, don't! Let me go,
Wait.
you fucking swine!
Well, should we ask him questions now that
Yeah.
I feel like asking him questions now that he is awake is a better idea. I can charm him again.
You can try. But I mean, you can try.
I
You-
roll my eyes and cast charm person on
I mean,
him again.
he's aggressive now, so I don't think charm person would work.
He has he has advantage on the save,
Oh, okay.
but that doesn't mean he's going to save.
I crit.
Oh, hey DM,
Yeah.
cast it again.
Oh, you're
He
are
crit
you ritual
again.
casting it?
No, I can just it's a level 1 spell. I can cast it a whole bunch of times.
Oh, I see. Fair enough. All right. I just want to point out his wisdom modifier isn't 0 anymore.
That's fair.
I mean, you could suck it
Um,
up.
So that's
Hi, can
20.
you chat him
Oh
with
shit.
the wisdom
Pyther, why don't
thing?
you suck up his wisdom?
That wasn't a natural 20, just 20, by the way.
It doesn't matter. That's still more than I thought it was gonna be. Reiner looks annoyed because they're like, "How many fucking spell slots are you going to make me waste? Stop it!" And I flick him on the forehead.
You hear, Loki?
Ah! He spits at your face. Fuck off!
I like him.
I just don't know how much more information we're gonna get from him, and if this is even worth it.
That's
Listen, I told you guys, just let me, and I got this.
fine.
Oh, you agreed. Oh, that's a surprise. All right. I thought it would be like some long wraparound, which takes you hours of discussion before you finally say yes. But this is a great surprise.
You're a dick. Has anyone ever told you that?
Many a women. Anyways, let us go.
Okay.
Reiner is making this expression at him.
So Moselle is being dragged away very furiously. Very indicatively more tough. Let's put it that way.
So someone wanted him to be captured. I can't think of another reason to do that.
Yeah, he looks reasonably tougher, as if he's not gonna go down in a blunt hit.
One sec. Keenan's gonna ritual cast detect magic just to be safe.
In the area now?
Yeah.
As he's being dragged away, or what?
Well,
It takes 10 minutes if you ritual cast it.
I don't have it prepared. I wanted to make
Well,
sure he
he-
doesn't have like a
he-
magical
Vestalaga's
bomb on him or
dragging
something.
Vestalaga is dragging him off to a dungeon right now, so you can follow, I guess.
I can just, I guess, use Arcana to try and feel if I feel something
Yep.
from him.
Yeah, you don't have to detect magic. Roll for it.
Well,
No, there's no magical presence on him.
okay.
But yeah, he's been dragged away. Vestalaga gives you a nod. Oh, there's breakfast for you all. The other room. Just take your pick, whatever. If there's
Now
something
that's more
missing,
like it,
just
and I
ask.
just start halfway
Yeah.
through him saying there's breakfast. I'm already heading to breakfast.
he yells at you. If there's anything missing, just ask, and they'll probably have it.
My hand just goes up behind me, just saying like I heard. I'm just gone getting food.
The rest of you, I'm sure you're eager to follow.
Mm,
As it always has been, my hands will be doing the dirty work. And you've done your job.
You don't have
I'll
any
let you
herbal
guys know.
potion here, do you?
No.
No.
No. Probably better to ask the hermits in the inner city, maybe.
Oh, speaking of that, have you found a druid yet?
Oh, you mean for the thing?
Yeah.
Yes. So what she has told me, Now, I'm not gonna charge you anything, but it was quite expensive. She said that his soul is currently prohibited by something called the Eye of the Anubis. Does that ring any bells?
Does that ring any
Yes.
bells?
Yes, it does.
Does that ring any bells for Keenan?
So he had 3 Eye of the Anubises in his wrist with 3 eyes.
Oh,
in
so
that,
he had an extra
he-
clone.
he altered fate with it, but once all 3 eyes were closed, they sort of like started doing some shady shit.
Oh, that luck he got. I guess his penalty was he couldn't be revived or something. Gotcha.
I mean, who knows? So yeah, if you know how to deal with this eye, let me know. But it was quite expensive. I just want to push that forward. She didn't make it cheap. So maybe let's less experience, more solution.
Well, that's no problem. I'm sure that the raise you're giving me is going to cover it.
Raise. Ooh! Wow, just asking for everything. And while I'm in a good mood as well, you are sneaky. Sure.
Excellent.
While they're all still talking, I just kind of yell back from the other room. If they don't hurry up, there's gonna be nothing left for them.
All right. I need to write something down. I'm going.
Very well.
So Reiner's gonna write a will at the breakfast table.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Casual brunch conversation.
I'm not talking about it. Reiner just has a piece of paper out and is just writing. They're writing 2 notes. They're writing a letter. One of them is just a letter, which is just sort of summarizing like, "Hey, I'm sorry about everything. I love you all. I know you're disappointed in me. Please don't let that stop you from refusing my help." And then the will is in case they die, and that is essentially just anything that is in Reiner's possession is going to, any money in their possession should go back to their family, basically.
Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
Including anything in accounts that are currently in Ubelthus, or any wages that Vess has yet to pay them.
Yeah.
And specifically, they're gonna leave it in their brother Ike's name.
Mhm.
And they sign it. They sign it with their actual name.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of fold it up and stick it in their pocket.
That is fine. Yeah. A couple of about an hour passes as you all have breakfast. I'm assuming, unless anyone else has something else to talk to Vess with as before he does the dungeon.
Before we
times.
left the room, I just wanted to do a quick sending
To whom?
to Moriel.
Now, unfortunately,
To the
does
Get
message your
Wild.
coordinates-
Oops.
How many characters is sending? 30?
It's not characters; it's words.
Yeah, it's words. So you could he could just say the spell names.
Well, there's 30 rows and columns, which is
Yeah,
the
but
problem.
each one is a spell. So if I know the correct spell, that would take like 10 per or something.
Tell you what, the first sending is it's 25 words, right?
Yeah.
You get 25 different spell syllables and enhancing words that you would recognize.
Oh, he's
As
alive.
your first 25.
Okay, King's gonna send another. Thank God you're alive. And that's it.
The second set arrives. So that is 50. 30 by 30. That's a lot of fucking words. That's 900. Holy shit.
It's 900.
Oh, we're not gonna get all of them off of the sending.
He's trying to
Okay.
let you know he's found something. Yeah.
Was he trying? Okay, wait. Let me suss this out first. Okay.
Do you need to borrow a piece of paper, Keenan?
I just wrote that down in my spellbook. One sec. I need to actually ask him. Okay.
You said like 50 different words, like you're trying to like sort them to like make sense. Oh. Hmm.
No response?
No, give me a sec.
Oh, okay.
Thinking.
So I'm curious if he didn't get Reiner sending last time, or if he was just,
Keenan did the sending
or if he
last
just didn't
time.
respond.
I think.
Oh, I thought I sent.
I think you asked your god about him and I sent. Let me mark off my spells.
I was going to make a joke. Maybe he just doesn't like Reiner very much.
I can't. Okay, one sec. I need to refresh my page real quick. I can't open stuff.
Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah, all good.
This is so hard. My brain is like struggling to write this out.
Is that 2? Yeah.
Uh. Huh. 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 Oh my god, this is a struggle.
Did you say we're getting
Uh,
30 or 50 per sending?
Yeah, we were getting 25 characters, words per sending, right? Because it's the spells.
Okay, so.
Ah, shit, that makes too much sense.
That makes too much sense.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, shit, I can't. Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, this is really hard.
It's all
Uh-huh.
good.
Ah, fuck it, I'll rewrite it.
So, if me and Reiner do it, we could do it in 3 days, I think. With all of our spell slots.
I think I'm going to ask Rocky to spot us on this one, actually.
This is something that he probably wouldn't know. It's
I
according
know
to...
Rocky wouldn't know it. I'm more like asking him to to find the landing point.
I know, but he'd still need to communicate back to you.
Right, I can check in with him a couple times. Here's the thing, is that I don't think it's safe for us to be using all of our high level slots to do this.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we have a couple days of downtime, that's when I was saying we could.
Yeah. I want to see how this goes first. Because Reiner isn't still on edge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the information that we have so far is that there is a guy who we caught who had been modified, whose memories had been modified. And, you know, Reiner's concerned about why, to what end, why was he given the information that he was given.
Mm-hmm.
So Reiner's very concerned about that and not ready to
I want to know if we were
yet.
made to think that it was the crow. Or not.
Who would know to make us think
Speaking,
that
thinking,
specifically?
I'm good and good. I'm and good. Fine, not wild mind valley sentences is a I'm and good symbol.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
you can see why this was hard.
Fine, not Wild Mind Valley. Have I heard of the Wild Mind Valley?
This
Why
is
is that wild?
So this is a place in the Feywilds in which, essentially there are spirits of elven, or well, not elven, but monstrous poets, in which, essentially they feast on literacy if spoken properly. eventually turning people mute or insane.
Okay, so he's purposely. Okay, I see.
Oh, the other thing is that means that the coordinates that he gave you might not be in order.
Yeah.
Quick, send me there. I'll solve all the problems. Pythor doesn't speak my language.
Me, good sword. Ugh!
Speaking.
I can't write anyway. I'm illiterate.
And good. Fine, not wild mind. He's not fine. Oh wait, thinking I'm and good. Fine, not wild mind valley. Sentences as is.
I'm not speaking in sentences. I think that's one of them.
Is he good or is he not good? That's what I'm trying to tell.
I think he's not speaking in sentences. I think that's what the not is for.
But there's also what's it? Wait.
There's 2 I's in there.
True.
I'm good. In the Wild Mind Valley, I'm not speaking in sentences.
I think speaking sentences in the Wild Mind Valley is not a good idea.
Oh,
It's
that sounds right.
missing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she's probably fine.
So I'll be honest. I tried to write this so that there'd be multiple interpretations to make multiple sentences, and they all make sense.
Awesome.
Well, I think it's a good sign that he is messaging you back.
Yeah.
This is a great sentence, by the way. Every way you shuffle it, it makes sense for a circumstance.
That is genius. I love that.
Well, look who we have for a DM.
I'm flattered.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, just figure that out.
I think he's
and,
fine then.
All right. Well, that makes one.
At least he's alive and he's in the Fae. Let's just hope he knows what he's doing.
I mean, the good news is he's found one.
That's still around by the time I'm done writing my will.
No, he'd be back like an hour and a half from now after you
All
guys
right.
are like chilling around the dinner. He comes out. He's like, so, how was breakfast?
Fine.
But that kind of is a short rest.
Just pick better food.
Someone did something wrong if it was just fine. I'll talk to someone.
Was that a short rest?
Yeah, that was a short rest.
Sweet.
Rainer's gonna
Sure.
reach into the.
They say it's just fine, but in front of Pythor is piled empty plate after empty plate after empty plate.
I'll
Yeah,
harness
it was-
divine power.
Yeah, it was and there's just a pile of plates in front of you. Oh, Heart's Divine Power.
So I'm
I
gonna
thought
get.
it was-
I'm
I
gonna
thought
get
you were
back a
warranting
spell
one
slot I spent.
That's all good.
Oh, I'll
Yeah, I
go.
thought-
Also, no. I can't do that for another couple days.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a first level and a second level back.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. Actually, I will roll my token of ingredients since we've mentioned it. What's a 2 again?
Health potion?
Is 2's not a potion, is it?
Nope.
Nope, I've literally never gotten a potion, but you just watch as Reiner just summons 50 fucking gold worth of fancy incense.
Yeah, you just
I'm
have
just
a
like,
pouch of
perfect. I
incense.
needed to pass
Oh,
I needed
that-
to divine some stuff anyway.
Vest,
How
thank you.
many times did you roll a glass cube after you didn't need it anymore? That was funny. Anyways, continue.
Vest, do you have any excess ink and paper that's decent quality?
Sure.
Yeah?
He points out one of the servants, and they walk away. They come back about a minute later with some pen, couple of scrolls, and yeah, papyrus.
How much money worth?
Don't worry about it.
No, like, I'm talking about wizard worth. How much
Oh.
money?
Oh, wizard worth. It's about 5 silver.
Damn it.
Reiner's gonna hand the note back to Vess and be like, in case stuff happens, since the insane magical lunatic now knows where my apartment is.
He looks through the thing. Oh! Okay, fair enough. By the way, 5 silver worth of paper is quite good quality paper. I want to point that out.
It's
No.
just not. It's just not casting wizard spells.
Yeah, it's like shit. You bought me. You yeah. It's like Dad, I wanted a Harley Davidson. What is this? A tricycle? Very sad. Well, it's not even a tricycle. It's more like an actual bike. But yeah. Anyways,
All
I
right.
am going to go make a room smell like a fuck ton of incense. So.
I mean, I'm ready to go to the flower shop, get some flowers.
Alright, you wanted me to do that with you. Alright, let's go!
Yeah.
very well. So, oh yeah, there's an ancient shard. When are you guys using that? Cause are we just waiting for like the giants? I would
We
like to
don't-
meet them actually.
We're waiting for the second one, because we need 2 shards to actually work it, don't we?
No, okay, so we double checked this, and Moriel needs a shard, and we need a shard. But us having 2 shards, I don't think that actually helps.
Oh, I thought you needed
2
2 side by
shards.
side.
2 shards is necessary to the second shard. Basically, just a
Gotcha.
bonus one so that you can emergency leave if you have to.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have
Okay.
2 in your own. So you'll be like, oh shit, we need to bail. You won't need Moriel. You won't need to phone him up and be like, actually, we need you at that other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's not. Yeah, so it's not necessary, it's just a nice to have.
Keenan wrote down the coordinates of this one, though, right?
Yes, you have the
Okay.
coordinates for that one. It's quite a few pages, but yeah.
The coordinates are not quite right. I'm going to prepare planar ally for later.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
that's a fancy
There's
ability
going-
right there.
There's going to be a guy. Don't worry about it. He's going to help us figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Well, let's go to the flower shop. 'Cause I need
Yep.
some flowers.
Yeah,
Wink,
we're not
wink.
going to do that until we're ready to settle in for the night because that is super fucking illegal.
What is? Getting flowers?
Summoning a guy.
Oh.
It's pretty frowned upon in this city.
Oh. So I'll just make this clear for you all. If you do it in the house, that's fine with me. I mean, I guess you've already been doing it. But,
No, I have
Yeah.
not summoned a guy in your house.
well, I'm just saying, if you want to summon a guy in the house, you know.
Are we talking
I-
about the same thing, or are you being a pervert?
No, I'm saying that if you were to use spells in the house, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yes, I am
We'll
aware.
try and do it in
But
the
it
basement,
might
though.
freak some people out. Yeah, it might freak some people out because when I say summon a guy, I don't mean summon a human. I mean summon a person from another plane. It's a whole thing. I
See-
did it once before.
See, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to
No,
assume
I didn't
it's
figure that you
something-
did.
Also,
Yes.
remember, last time we did it was with the extra power of the Klatzerum. This will just be a normal summoning, so it might be a bit different.
Oh, well, I think that what happened last time is that I sucked in enough magical energy to explode myself if I did anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted to get it out of my fucking body.
I'm just
So
saying
I
we
did-
might have a different something
Well, I'm going
different
to
might happen.
I'm going to ask for the same guy and see what happens.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll have dinner. Who knows?
Okay. So yeah, the Lazily Boutique.
Alright, I'm going to go and make sure that you don't get cheated out of all your money again.
All of our money.
Yes.
Our money.
Fucking rich kids.
Ta-da!
Whoever taught these kids how to handle money, I want to strangle them.
All right. So so Runner and Keenan head to La Steve Boutique. As you arrive, the tall tiefling man at the door says, "Greetings.
Hi there.
Unfortunately, I do not believe you have scheduled an appointment today."
He's allowed us to browse through flowers. Wink, wink. Kenan says that out
We
loud.
have not. I have not been informed of
Do I know the
by our
password, GM?
manager. No, you shouldn't.
Can I thieves can't be like, hey, you know who I work for? Come on.
Unfortunately, we cannot enter without the definite confirmation of a booking by our manager.
We
So I
literally just
suggest
came
you
from
come
the
back.
manager's house.
That does not imply that you have been granted permission to enter without a booking.
I'm going to strangle him. I swear to God. Okay, let's go.
You walk back?
Well,
Yeah.
is it just me and Reiner?
Yeah.
Let's just book in an alley.
No, let's go.
No,
Come
no,
on.
I can get my familiar to grab it. It'll be quicker.
Oh my
Lish.
god.
Keenan, you need to
Okay.
stop. You're going to get yourself arrested. And we don't need that right now.
I mean, we're in Vesta's territory. We can use magic here.
No, you still can't just use magic out in the streets. You
He'll
idiot.
handle it.
No! You don't make trouble unnecessarily.
Okay.
That's hilarious. You walk back to Vestal residence. At this point, there is a spa in this building for the rest of you if you want to use that one. Yeah, you guys look for Vestalaga. You ask like a servant nearby, and they point you the right direction. He is in a large hall room, but there are like maps on the long table. There's a couple of military men, merchant men, finely clothed men as well. And one of the informants on the side goes, unfortunately, you're not allowed in here.
That's weird. I'm not there, but that's weird.
I'm sorry. I had to step away because my dog. What happened?
Oh, good.
We're
Okay,
just
so
told we're
essentially,
not allowed in the meeting
you
room.
arrived. So you arrived. Yeah, a servant sort of points you direction. You went up. Vestalog is in a large hall room with a long table, several maps. There are military men. There are finally rich clothing men, merchant men. And as you try and like get into the room, an informant on the side, one of his men who are like masked except for one eye, he says, "I'm sorry, you cannot be in here."
Do you have anyone we can get permission? We were given permission, but he didn't give us paper to prove it. To access the flowers.
Access the flowers. Well, hang on. Let me ask.
Alright, thank you.
Can I fucking
See-
insight check these people? Does the vibe feel off here?
Sure, roll insight.
Jesus Christ!
The vibe feels fine. This feels actually like a royal office, you know, like a military strategy discussion or like a geopolitical discussion, sort of politics. You'll be bored.
Reiner's like, am I crazy? Am I being gaslit right now?
Yeah!
You
Something's
are, in
wrong here,
fact,
Reiner.
gaslit. Mega hard. 13. Anyways.
I'm mostly just pissed that he said that I thought I got him to agree to make something a priority, and he's like, yeah, I'll do it in like a month.
Hey, that's a priority. This man has to run a city. Come on. He as the
Especially
informant
considering he
approaches,
doesn't have much influence other than above
listen.
this.
He turns around. Ah, yes. What's the matter?
You told us to go to your shop and didn't give us permission to enter.
Well, I never told you to go anywhere. You guys just went out.
Haha, very funny. Are you giving us permission to enter or not?
Sure. Did they not let you in?
No,
they
didn't.
did not.
Did you needed a booking? I suppose.
Yeah.
They said that we needed a booking.
Okay. Well, I'll get that sorted. He looks at the informant that just informed him. He nods. He walks out the room. Yeah, just walk there. It should be okay by the time you make it.
You seem frazzled today.
Not frazzled.
What's happened to him?
Celebrations cut short, you know.
Ah, cocaine. Got it.
Ha! I wish. Not a drop. It hurts the brain. You know, gotta take in all the information.
He's definitely done a fuck ton of cocaine.
Yep.
Really?
Absolutely.
It's not good for your brain.
It seems like a thing he would do.
Like, methed out vibes.
No, he is unfortunately no signs of taking the stones.
Wipes a little bit of white stuff from his nose.
he just bakes bread in his mouth, just
Mhm.
like casually. Yep, that's what that is. Yeah, he goes. Well, it should be sorted, and yeah, I'll be getting back to it.
Right. Why can't you just let him? He can't let us use his tunnels. Like, it's obviously quicker.
I don't know. He's acting weird.
Okay, let's just go.
You go back 30 minutes later, so 30 minutes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Better get a
Finally
discount
back.
for this.
I'm going to ask for it. We're going to
he
fiddle.
goes-
We're not going to pay your price for
The
anything.
tall tiefling man at the front of the door goes, "Hello, do you have a booking today?"
Yes, we have a booking.
He looks at you, both of you, looks at the list. In fact, you do. Please head right this way.
I would like an apology for earlier, because we did have permission directly from your boss.
You did not have a booking.
We'll talk about this later. And I'm gonna
I
do
wanna
a full Karen head turn, like I'm about to go talk to your manager.
You should just ask him for a VIP ticket.
Yeah, you walk in, and yeah, it's a flower shop in here.
Alright, let's go behind the counter, I think. Keen's only been here once
The-
before.
Yeah, the front desk. He goes, "Yes, how may I help you today? We have some lovely imports from Dumaya."
Does Reiner know like the code words to ask for? Hey, we're here to shop for magic shit.
We're
Do
looking
your
for
best
some
to-
out of the
do-
city.
do your best to try and figure out how you would say it. I don't think I can help you on this
We're
one
looking
without
for some flowers that
thoroughly explaining.
came from outside the city.
Right, there's a Dumayan quality over there if you wish to take a gander.
Right, we were looking for something a little bit more unique.
Pricey.
Something hard
we
to come
have
by in the city.
we have some limited edition of these golden dandelions that may be of suit to your liking, if that is something that is of your taste. Of
Some
course,
of
it's quite
the
a bit pricey, but
under the counter variety.
he looks around. I'm sorry, we don't sell sort of undergrowth flowers, if that's what you're referring to. We sell mostly upward growing flowers. No hanging ones for vinyl purposes.
All right, I remember that there was a password that people had been saying, and Lenny does not remember it. I feel like Ryder would know it.
All right, you say it. And she goes, I'm presuming you are looking for the earthy kind of flowers, the ones where they are sort of extractables, perhaps consumables.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Right this way then.
Thank you.
Would never consume a scroll. But okay.
You point down. You enter the underground, and they are brewing what appears to be potions. They seem to be making parchment.
They're
of a
making
kind?
parchment? Is it
Yeah.
just rolling papers?
Yeah, they're making paper. I didn't say they're making magic scrolls. It seems to be like a large storage facility. One man approaches you. He is maxed out. He says, "Yes, how may I help you today?"
Keenan, you knew what you wanted?
We're looking for sparkly paper.
And of what quality are you looking for? We only have the ones we have confiscated. We don't make them here.
I'd like to look over them, see what you guys have on offer.
Very well. Let me see.
Actually, if you have a scroll that would allow one to travel the plains, that is a priority. I doubt you will, but if you do.
We do not.
Disappointing, but alright.
So we have more of the magic trick sort of scrolls. A couple of presentations and the like. These are all 100 gold pieces. We have the sort of intermediary. These are made by sorts of. These are made by more credible scholars. These are about 500 gold pieces each. We do have one in particular. It's hang on, let me check the spell. Which one is this? What does this do? Just double checking, not some this. That's not the one. That's not what I wanted. This was left here by a wizard that seemed to be intending on terrorism, and we managed to obtain it from them.
Interesting.
I believe it is called. Our expert called it immolation.
Oh. Immolation, huh?
Is that something you could use?
I could, but...
Is it something you would use?
Probably not that I would use. It's more a single person thing, and I can do that already myself.
I have a question, Keenan. If I were to supply you the instructions, would you be able to scribe me this? Would you be able to scribe a scroll of lesser restoration?
DM?
It would take a while, but yeah, you just need parchment paper. The quality of the paper is required. How much? What's the level of
2.
lesser restoration? So it would be
200 gold pieces worth, right?
It'd be for level 2 it's 350.
Oh yeah.
Do they have anything else that's like protection from good and evil in here?
That's a first level spell, yeah?
Yes, it is.
I mean, they look through their list.
But what did you mean by intermediary? Like, second and third, or?
So intermediary is yeah, I have the scroll prices here. So essentially, 2 to 3rd is basically intermediary wizard.
Okay. 2 to 3.
We have protection from evil and good. Yes. We only have one of this, unfortunately.
Keelan, do you know the spell already?
No.
I would recommend you learn it if you can.
What does it do?
It gives things disadvantage on attacking you if they're from other planes. It also makes you immune to being charmed or threatened or possessed.
It's interesting, but I already have an idea for that regard. If it's for what I think you're talking about. For the big...
It's for a few things, it's just a useful spell to know.
Let's see.
Any spell that stops something from attacking you is useful.
It's true. Ooh. Do you have a scroll of borrowed knowledge? It's a recent discovery.
This is in the wizard list, right?
It is. It's from
Strixhaven. It's new.
It gives you proficiency in a skill for an hour.
Yeah.
It's 2nd level.
I'm looking through it now. What's it called? Borrowed
knowledge. It's also
that
on cleric
one's called
spell
borrowed
list.
Knowledge.
Oh, it's not on the list. I don't have the book.
It's
so
all good.
I can get you a link. Hold on.
Yep.
Nah, it's all good. I was just curious if...
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have it.
Okay.
If I don't know what the fuck it is, I can't put it in the shop. Sorry.
It's all good. What is this?
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
That is a whole ass list. My god.
Well, don't look at the whole list. Just look at the sidebar.
So,
well,
borrowed knowledge. SEC. There it is.
Do you have any scrolls of slow?
That is highly illegal. It's one of the most illegal spells in the country. In fact, despite its minimal potency in most situations, its main uses have been incredibly devastating. But yes, we do possess them. We do have to. We
Which spell?
do.
Sir, that is very illegal. We have 2.
How much would those go for?
Unfortunately, with the taxes that come with them, it is around 2,000 gold pieces.
It's
Sir,
interesting.
that is outrageous. Surely you can do less than that.
If you wish to haggle, you know who to haggle with, not me.
Very well.
Well, I'll
Look,
take.
you're gonna give my boy his scroll. God damn it. And you're gonna charge him a fair price.
I'll take the what's it called? I'll take the protection from from evil and good.
Very well.
You don't have any magic circles, do you?
No.
No.
How
Like-
about this scroll of sending?
No.
No. Okay, then I can also I also have the capability to do that spell later if we need to. But in addition to that, let's see. Another spell I find useful is Sanctuary. If you have any of those, I'll post it. I don't
Maybe
think
the
this one is on
clerics,
wizard.
but maybe the clerics over table, but not us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Does he take magic initiate? Is that what happened?
No? What?
Oh, how do you have
Nah.
that spell, Desi?
She's a monk.
yeah,
It's
Oh.
a monk.
monks get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, monks do be like that sometimes.
Tranquility of body.
Alright, the last thing I can think of that I want to ask for is just like, what about create food and water?
Oh,
Yes, we do. have
Detect
those.
Or
thoughts.
create...
That would be handy.
We do have crate food and water. It is only 50 gold pieces. The detect thoughts, you say?
Yes.
I'm imagining that one is probably also very illegal.
Probably.
Indeed. I'm just checking the price. It is around 1,000 gold pieces.
It's not that bad for second level.
That one is useful if you think you need it.
I mean, you already have a ton of methods, so I don't think it's
I do.
necessary.
I do, but
And
it's more invasive
Not that
than I
subtle in
usually get.
casting. So
That's
we'd only
fair.
be able to use on people we've already captured, and you can already do that.
That is fair. Alright, so, what all are we getting? Just the, I'd like the scroll of create food and water. Doesn't hurt to have.
Very well.
Yeah. What? Let's see. What might What
You are
might we
brewing
encounter?
potions too, right? On the earth plane?
We wait, what? Sorry?
Keenan was asking what might we encounter on the earth plane.
Yeah, just in
right?
general. Is there anything we'll need to do, like breathe underwater?
We probably not
It
breathe
is-
underwater, but
Um,
I am imagining that food and water are going to be scarce, as I don't imagine that elementals need to eat what we eat.
yes, that is correct. So the Earth Elemental Plane, the lower you go, the more amplified the effects of the Earth Elemental. The fourth one probably has sandstorms, you would assume. They would have creatures that can perfectly camouflage into sand and stone.
Detect thoughts might be handy for feeling if there's people around us.
Yeah, it's a good, like, it basically gives you echolocation, so it's still a good spell even if you don't use it for unethical reasons.
The other thing is that there is what's his face? There could potentially also be a general dryness. So
Create
not
water.
heat. Yeah, not heat, but just dryness. So
I'll make sure I prepare create water.
So we
if
might be
go.
more susceptible to heat.
Possible. Protection from energy might be good.
Is there a flame thing that can affect multiple people?
I think just protection from energy. I
Investor
think that is the best you will do at that level.
It's only one person.
Yeah, it's only one person. Potions. Do you have healing potions?
yes, we sell manufactured healing potions.
I would like 5 of them.
Very well. That will cost you. Let me check here. Fuck, where is the list?
I think
I'm
you
like,
have that one in roleplay channel, right? Oh, not roleplay. Maybe
He's looking for
rules?
prices, I think.
It's in rules, yeah, it's in rules. There it is. That would be 350 gold each.
Yes, let's do that then.
Okay, so protection from good and evil and detect thoughts. Was there any other one we were getting?
I'm sorry, did you say 350 each?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that changes my math a lot. I'm
Yeah.
not good at math to begin with.
Brewing them yourself is actually cheaper.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but yes.
We are in
It's
desert
fine,
though,
I
so we
do
can't
that.
really find the herbs.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that Desi does have all of the equipment except for the herbal part. So if you wanted to maybe look for the herbal stuff.
Oh, can I just? How much would it cost to buy the herbs?
Just the herbs. I believe the herbs will be around right now I believe it should be 6 gold pieces for the regular amount.
All right. How much? Okay, so DM, how much in gold am I paying to buy 5 manufactured healing potions worth of herbs?
So the math here is you need 150 herbs. If you need 30 herbs, which is 1 gold pieces worth, 6 times, so that'd be so 6 180 gold for the herbs. Just the herb total.
Yeah, I'll buy 180 herbs.
All right. 180 golds worth of herbs.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
should
Each. So that's for 1 potion.
I know. Do you have any?
Okay, so multiply that by 5.
Do you have any scrolls
Yeah.
of polymorph?
I can teach you that one if you need.
Sorry, they don't have enough for
Okay.
5 manufactured healing potions. Sorry, you can buy them out at 500 herbs. Times,
All right, I'll buy
so
500 herbs.
let me do the math for you. So 500 divided by 30 times 6. That is 100 gold.
Okay. Yeah, so 100 gold worth of herbs. Let's buy that.
I also saw you were making parchment. How high quality
No,
is
that's
it?
what the fuck. That's okay. That math. No, that's right. What?
How high quality is the parchment you're making?
For day-to-day use, we don't sell magic.
Do you have any confiscated papers and ink?
We do. They are of about 100 gold quality. We are selling for 120.
And how much?
120.
How much do you have, sorry? What quantity?
We have 5 pages.
5. 500. What's that? That's 600, I think. I mean, I guess. Like, right, Reiner?
God, my dog is being so bad right now. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
What was that?
So 600 for 500 gold pieces worth of papers and ink.
All right. Well, he said to haggle with the lady up front, right?
I think he meant big shot.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna haggle that, but yeah, like if you need it, you need it.
Yeah. 600. And then So what were the scrolls we're getting?
Create food and water was 50.
Yep. Was 1,000 for the mind, detect thoughts. 1,000 for detect thoughts. Was there another scroll? I think there was one more. We were going.
You wanted protection from good and evil?
Oh yeah, that one. That was 100. Was it 100 or was it 350?
The what? Sorry,
Good and
Protection
evil?
from good and evil.
350.
350. 50. How much are you spending on the potions?
I'm gonna
or
buy.
the
I'm gonna
herbs?
buy 2 potions, which are 350 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna buy 2 potions in addition to the herbs.
So
Yep.
that's 700. How much were the herbs?
100 gold total.
Yeah, so that's in
100.
the thing. So it's 100, 700, 1700,
And
1750,
the 600. Okay, so
Alright,
I've got it all here. So
okay.
1,000. So wait, 1,400, 2,100, 2,800. It'll be 2,800 in total.
Hold on, I'm also verifying the math here.
Would you like some fries with that?
That was 100 plus 600.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2,800.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So math checks out. So Reiner's gonna try to talk them down to 2,500.
I see. For a bundle.
bulk,
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, hey, look, we're buying a lot of stuff here. We're kind of on a time crunch, and you were very rude to us earlier. So what are you? So let's call it 2,200, and let's call it even. And then their goal is to try to talk them up to 2,500.
Well, according to our reasonable price, it is bulk. What does 2,750 sound?
That's a lot.
How about? I am very irritated by the inconvenience earlier because I was sent directly by your boss. And I am annoyed at having to walk 30 minutes each way twice. So
I am sorry that you are annoyed, but that does not change our policies.
2,350.
2,700.
Tell you what. 2,400. And I stopped complaining.
2,650, and we do not tell your boss you're trying to haggle us.
Oh, didn't he say 2,650?
Yeah.
2,650.
Okay, I thought he said 3,650, and I was like, what
No,
motherfucker?
no. We don't go up. 2,650, and we won't tell our boss you're trying to haggle us.
He would be disappointed if I weren't haggling. How do you think I got this job? 2,500.
He stops and pauses for a moment. 2,600. And that's where I stop.
Well, good enough.
Okay.
I will pay with the money I got from Moselle earlier.
Nice. Snitch money.
900 to spare.
Alright.
Snitch money
Hey,
that
you
almost got us
actually-
killed.
You actually haggled down the price of the paper.
I sure did.
Yeah.
That's great. Anyways, there you go.
Thank you
Okay.
for your business.
Scroll.
Can I interest you in a glass cube? No, I'm joking.
I mean, I
You
could.
have like 3.
I have so many of these cubes, I don't need
Do
them.
you want me to make you some more crystal balls?
I only need the one.
Okay. I'm just saying to sell. I could fabricate them into crystal balls for you.
Oh, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back.
So wait, what scrolls we got? So wait, I got 500 there. Let's see.
And I can teach you polymorph if you need it for your spell book.
Yeah. Right, got that. Okay, so for polymorph. Okay, so good and evil, mind reading, whatever it was called. And we got 3 scrolls. Oh, create water for you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Was that for
keep
you or
that
is that
one.
for me?
That one was for me.
Okay.
I can also cast it at will, but it saves me a 3rd level spell slot. So.
I don't even think I can cast that. No. Which is weird. You'd think a wizard could cast create food and water.
My headset just died. Give me a sec.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Think we're
blah,
good
there we go.
then.
All right, excellent. Let's go back.
I detect thoughts. That's what it's called. All right, sure.
Okay. You head back to Vestalaga residence with all your newly acquired equipment.
I asked someone to make me some hot tea because I got a hot date later. And by hot date later, I mean I'm gonna summon Flamer Ally.
Oh right, true. Yep. So you.
I want to go to wherever the crystal is being held while Keenan is working on stuff, and I'll invite the others if they want to come with.
Yep. So everybody else, Luca, Desi, and Pythor, they arrive back. Reiner intends to be on the Zenathian shard.
I'll go with Reiner.
I'll go.
Okay. Luca? You're muted, by the way.
Sorry, took me a minute to get there. I'll go with.
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
And Keenan is in the corner copying down his spells.
Indeed.
Yay! Alright, I'm going to go down and I'm going to. First of all, get all my tea set up.
Mm-hmm.
And while drinking a glass of tea without putting it down, is going to cast Summon Planar Ally.
Mm-hmm. Pick on that spell for me. Oh! Alright.
It takes 10 minutes, so.
I'm helping myself to Reiner's tea.
So, you summoned a Githyanki using an unholy
Githzerai.
amount of. Yeah, it was a Githzerai, yeah. With an unholy amount of energy.
So I'm basically going to similarly ask for a. I'm similarly asking for a. For a knowledgeable servant. I guess see how this goes.
God, this is tough.
I mean, it says that I think that the difference is that I actually have to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Oh
obligated.
yeah, no, the last time was free. You're absolutely correct. It was free because there was so much
magical energy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like pumping in.
So I'm starting by having tea, but they might ask for money.
Yeah. So
or other things.
As the lights and the energy come through, I need to move back to the home screen map. Hang on.
Is it the same guy as last time?
Nope.
Okay.
So I will. That's a lot of fucking detail. How do I hide this? Well, I can't, so I guess I'll drag an image instead. So from the bursts of the energy, you see electric static fields of pulsating energy warp into this entity crusted by stalactites and stone, not stone, but sort of this earthly material bound together by this static fog of electricity and energy. And oh, thank God, I did not fuck that up. Oh, that was almost bad. Anyways, almost spoilers, not spoilers though. Anyways, this shows up, and he goes, "I am a scion of the Klatsterim. I am Morvanda." of the knowing.
Hello there. I am Reiner. I don't see a mouth on you. Do you drink tea?
I do not need sustenance.
Well, that's very convenient. I don't suppose that you happen to know how to read these things, and I'm gonna gesture to the crystal. Because we are looking for coordinates to a specific place.
He looks at it. Xanathian shards have been around for centuries. I have learned to read them.
Excellent. We are looking for a way to get to the second Earth plane through this.
The second Earth plane.
Yes, that is correct. And Keenan has some of the coordinates, I believe? But they may be out of order.
There are several Xanathian shards in the Earth plane, all residing in recreational and transport positions. However, there are some that have been buried through time. I know of one that is active from today.
Excellent.
However,
Okay.
I cannot do it for cheap.
Oh gosh, how much is this going to cost?
In energy or in kind, whichever you prefer.
How much would it cost in energy?
The same amount in gold.
I don't know how to measure energy.
He tilts his head like, what the fuck are you on about? How do you not know how to measure energy? Like, he's like, what? How do you not know how to breathe? Is basically his expression.
I missed the other guy.
He points. I will consume some of your energy through your arcane circuits.
Okay, how much in gold?
10,000 gold, and I will grant you
10,000
access
Okay.
to every Xanathian shard I know.
I don't need every Xanathian shard. Can you look
Which ones do you prefer?
Keenan, you have part of the coordinates for the other one, right?
I mean, yeah.
Alright. Whichever one this is actually supposed to go to. I don't know how much of this is identifying or not.
He looks through whatever you have written. Written in common makes it hard to digest.
Would you want me to translate that to Celestial?
No need, I'm translating it at this moment.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting. I've not seen these coordinates before, but I get the gist of it. And he sort of, you see this large array of electric symbols just sort of fly across the room, and he goes, "This is the coordinates," and it literally covers the entire back wall.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me get that. Keenan casts Enhance Ability Intelligence on himself.
All right. Yeah, it'll be a hot minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to memorize as much of this as I can, but I'm guessing that's not much.
No, you have to memorize 900 different symbols in the right order, or it's not gonna work.
Oh.
So he goes, my payment will be 4,000 gold for this one.
4,000 gold. Alright. Keenan, how much money do you have left?
Got about 950 on 920 on me.
I have a 2,000.
Energy would be preferable.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Energy would be preferable.
Oh, sure.
Okay, now when you say energy, how much energy are we talking here? Because I just expended a bunch of energy to summon you in the first place. Is this going to kill me?
One of us can give energy. We just had a spa day.
You will temporarily be unable to use certain energies.
No, by certain energies, do you mean I won't be able to cast any spells?
Not all. Some.
Clarify?
Do you know how to do this? And he conjures a stone, what's his face? A stone animal from the ground. I don't know how to explain it. It's incomprehensible in shape, but you can assume it's an animal.
I have
And,
summoned celestial, I have spirit guardians, and I have stone shape. Do any of those encompass it?
It does. It's similar. It's like if you merge Stone Shape and Celestial,
Could-
summon Celestial together.
Do you want me to
It's like
just
a
channel you some
celestial
pure
being in
energy?
Stone Shape.
I could help.
Pure energy. Perhaps that could be exchanged.
I have literally never done this before. Is it going to kill me?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, fuck it, let's do this.
Very well.
What am I doing here?
I mean, can I give up energy instead?
I don't think you have any currently, Dusty.
I can consume energy from any being as long as I am allowed.
I have key points. And I technically can cast 2 spells.
He reaches out his hand. Whichever. Reach
You
out
can
to
take
my
my key
hand. I
points.
will do so.
I'll touch his hand.
Oh boy. Okay. So Desi, do you have any spells you can cast that isn't like innate?
Well, the Pass Without a Trace, I guess, is innate, and then technically, if we had a long rest, I still have the Tranquility, but that's a monk thing. But it is it
So,
is
so you have
basically-
no spell slots.
No, not really.
Okay. So you lose
Listen,
all your key
and-
points. That won't come back tomorrow.
Oh,
So
no.
you're at 0 key points. It won't come back until tomorrow. And he
Perfect.
goes, "This is insufficient."
Here,
I'm-
I'll channel him to 4th levels.
Who?
2, yeah.
How many do you have?
I have 3 in total.
I'll take a 5 as well, please.
Okay.
Hang on. I just need to cover the cost. So that's key points, 2 4s, 1 5. Do you have anything else? Maybe.
I'm useless
I
here.
can give you hold on here. I will give him a 5th, 2 4ths, and
No, I
a
don't need a
3rd.
5th. I don't need a 5th. I just need 2 more 4s.
Oh, okay, I'll give him
Or-
2 4ths
or-
then.
All right, there you go.
Give
Very
him those
well.
2
The
by
debt
4s.
has been paid.
I'd help, but I've got literally nothing.
Hey, and we didn't have to spend any money for it.
So those spell slots won't come back until tomorrow. Same deal with.
Okay.
So question about that.
Yeah.
Because key points. So are you saying that they will come back after a long rest instead of a short rest, or after 2?
No, it literally won't come back until 24 hours has passed.
Oh, wow.
24
It-
hours.
it-
Okay.
Gotcha.
He has
Gotcha.
literally tapped the energy from you to absorb it. For monk,
Okay.
so Desi, I'll be honest, you basically gave him like a whole ass 1 spell slot, like level 1 spell
Oh,
slot.
no.
Yeah,
With-
that's fine. I wanted to help, okay?
You helped. You
Fine.
paid for it's like you put $1 down and he asked for $100. You're just like, that's something.
Fine.
I'll pitch
Listen,
in.
I did my part, okay?
Yeah. He goes, my debt has been paid. Thank you for your request.
Oh, you left really fast.
The symbols are stuck on the wall, by the way. They
Uh-oh.
don't rub out, so you should be fine.
Feels so good.
Alright, who wants to send a message to Moriel to tell him we have the coordinates? Should I do it? Since you just, I think it took more from you than it did from me.
Wait, why did he ask? Oh, because he needs to come to us. That's why he wanted. Okay.
Yeah, the other guy didn't charge me. I didn't think it was going to cost that much.
I was just confused why Mario wanted us to grab one, but I guess he can come back to us with his shard, but then he wouldn't have needed to look for a shard in the first place.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that he did not think we would succeed here.
Hmm. Oh, by the way. Oh, let's go up to the,
I thought we needed the second shard to be able to skip one of the realms of the earth.
maybe.
No, I
One-
think that in order to come back easily.
Oh, that makes sense. No, because
needs-
you
so
don't bring
you
them
need-
with you.
You need his one and your one to go straight to the plane. Otherwise, it's one step forward. I mentioned this.
Gotcha.
So that's his shards go 1 step forward. He's using his plus yours to skip straight to where you want to go. You need 2 to go straight to where you want to go.
Okay.
So that's why I said the extra one that you are getting is technically bonus because you can basically do the same thing without having to phone up Moriel to help
Okay.
do it again.
So if we get the second one, now we'll be able to go straight there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't even need his help at that point.
How long do these
But-
stones stay charged, by the way?
Depends on how many times you use them.
Oh, so it
So-
stays charged as long as you don't use it?
So if you keep pumping it with energy, as long as you have sufficient enough to keep going,
Like,
if it
if I,
so it has a
okay,
cap, it has a ceiling. But
if me and
it doesn't have-
Reiner pump it full of enough energy to teleport through it, would it stay there the next day? Or does it drain out over
Um,
time?
So if you pumped it with a day's worth of charge to teleport once, then it will teleport you once. That's how it works.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to charge it twice.
we should
basically.
start charging this up to its cap then,
All right.
whenever we can. But first of all, let's go upstairs, because I need to talk to you guys about something in the private room I made.
Is this going to be about the thing that you mentioned earlier?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, it's a yes or no question. All right, fine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They mean resurrecting the.
Oh, no, we
keeper
can't do
hall
that.
things. Oh, right, because of
Yeah.
the other thing.
I didn't talk
Because
about something
the
else.
eyeball. Oh, okay. Yeah, I go up with you.
Okay.
I bring the whole pot of tea since my hot date didn't
Nice.
show up.
Alright, so...
Your hot date did show up.
It wasn't the person I thought it was gonna be.
See, different Tinder profile pictures. That's a problem.
no one's
I got
in the room, right?
catfished.
Blue?
Huh? Sorry?
No one's in the room I put the sanctum up in?
Yeah, you can put
Okay.
the sanctum up.
Well, no,
in,
the sanctum's
private
already
room.
up today. We put it up in
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
Thess's
yeah.
rooms.
So since we got
Yeah.
a Protoss, does that mean the Xanathian crystals are pylons?
I guess.
Are you saying we
we-
need to construct more pylons?
No, we had enough pylons, which is why we got the Protoss.
Okay, so...
Oh, I get it. Oh.
I haven't played
Uh,
StarCraft, so I only know that meme by osmosis.
Yeah, we must construct additional pylons. Actually, you do need to construct additional pylons. You're getting another one. It's incoming.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, but upstairs.
Okay, yeah, so... It's come to my attention that I know the location of a couple anti-divine weapons other than the one we're talking about.
What is that?
What we need to actually kill the
No, I
Okay.
know what the anti-divine weapon
Oh.
is. I mean, what weapons?
Guidesh's swords, who's renowned for actually killing Empyreans. They're apparently scattered throughout the Everlasting Forest,
Everlasting Forest. There you go.
which is actually that's where Moriel went to go to the Fate Plane.
The question is do we have time to get them?
That's a good question.
I don't know if we will if we're going to be here charging up these crystals. I think it's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 15 days total. It has been, what, 5?
Yeah, I think we're on the 10th day. Should be 10 more days left. Right, Blue?
Yes, you are 10 more days.
Alright.
And we
Thank-
still need to go into the Earth plane to get the weapons there.
It'll be you'll have 2 times more time while in there. So
Yes, I think that the reason we are going to the Earth plane is because we have more time to search.
I wonder-
I mean, actually, if we can get there in a couple of days, I can get this back. I just don't know that I can also charge up this crystal.
Mm-hmm. How far away? 6th level.
you want the map?
Yeah.
So our fastest option would be riding a giant.
Where are we going to get a giant to give us a ride exactly?
We have a bunch of giants coming here. We have an army of giants coming
They're
here.
coming here? I thought they were going to.
Oh no, they come here tomorrow.
Oh, they're coming here. Okay.
They can't go there because politics.
Politics, yes. Love politics.
So
You get in the way
normally-
of everything.
It would take 3 days. That's actually not long at all.
Yeah, I can get this back here right away, so that's not the worst thing ever, but we should probably try to charge this thing up as much as possible.
We need to charge it for 2 days, for 2 uses worth.
Right,
So
and
that-
that will take us, how many...
2 days. That'll be 2 days, right? Because
Yeah.
of the cost.
Because it'll take 1 day for me and Reiner. I guess we can put higher levels in as like excess too.
Right, and when we do it, we want to not do it on a day when we need when we need to do other.
If we ride a
things.
giant, how fast would it be, Blue?
It would be flight speed.
It's like
So it'd be 25% faster
okay.
than.
So we get there in 2
in
days.
two
No, sorry,
days instead of.
So yeah. No, sorry. Horseback is 25% faster. I think flight is 50. So it'd be literally half the time.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
then we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, fuck, let's do it.
But we'd be looking through the entire Everlasting Forest, which is a magical maze that.
Oh, we don't know anywhere in there that it is. Wait, we also don't know if it would stop me from teleporting out.
Looks like someone needs to go reading. To the library.
I mean, there are some things I can ask for. I can ask for divination about the weapon if you can give me as much information as possible. I can do a legend lore. I still have a couple spell slots left.
I'm sure Kanan knows a ton about Guida Hesh's swords.
You're right, we can also just ask our new library friends if they're not too mad about the window.
Or. No, I guess we only talked to a fragment of Guida Hesh. The actual Guida Hesh wouldn't know anything.
Right, but I can still divine some things from my god. I have the incense for it.
What kind of questions can we ask?
Well, as far as the question, I can ask about the location of Guida Hesh's sword in the forest.
There's
and I will
multiple swords
probably
scattered throughout it. First of all.
Okay, but give me the name of the specific one you are looking for. The more specific I am, the better. I can cast a divination to ask for a clue, and I can use a commune to ask for clarification if the questions are yes or no questions.
Yeah, we can get direction off of yes or no's, so like we did before.
Juggle this with pumping the Znassin shard with spell slots as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will only take 2 days, and we can get back in an instant. Hopefully.
Right. Remember, I won't be able to use my
First
spells
of all,
charged up on the days that we're out.
ask, Oh.
Alright, so what is the name of the divine weapon
One sec.
that you
I
want
need to
use?
send Moriel first.
Alright.
Roger that. It's funny to me how the closer we get to when he shows up, the more options show up. It's actually my worst nightmare.
Also, I do want to say, Lenny wants to go to the second Earth plane because we know what's going to fucking happen when we go to the second Earth plane. You know. And I want to see what happens.
Do you?
I want to see what happens. I don't know that Reiner wants to see what happens because, you know, Reiner did piss the genie off, but...
To be fair, you didn't really do anything except hi and say that was rude.
I said hi, I said that was rude, and I said, by the way, I freed your servant.
Okay.
The last one.
Cast that sending.
Will you return this to the... Oh no, my brain. This is hard.
He doesn't need to
can
make
I
a long
just, like-
response.
Well, I know, but I want to say something else with this sending.
Okay. Take your time.
Shit.
We'll be
alright, give me a
discussing.
minute.
Yeah, we'll be discussing
Yeah,
stuff.
just talk, guys.
Okay, so we can ride the giant, which will save a lot of time for us.
This is fucking insane, I love it.
I mean, yeah, it works. So if we get the location, even if it's half the forest, we could. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think elves can traverse it a lot easier than normal people. So with Luca with us, she might be able to guide us through.
I wonder if that logic works on half elves. Probably not.
Might be better than us normal people.
I can navigate the city pretty well, but I'm not sure about the magical forest.
I mean, I know forests in general I'm good at navigating, so...
Myathor too, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it is less of an elf thing and more of a learned how to navigate in woods thing.
But this is a natural. This is a natural maze that's magical in nature, which is weird.
Unless it is charming us, I don't know.
I feel like I should be able to navigate it fairly well.
But we're not sure what the magical properties will do.
Yeah.
It also depends which part of the forest the sword will be in. That'd take 3 days to get to the furthest reaches. 3.5 days to get to the furthest reaches. But that's if the giants even want to enter the forest.
Yeah.
But
I feel like they'd only come to the border and wait for us to come back.
So we definitely have the one that we already know about. Well, we can definitely get to that.
We know about the one on the Earth plane, yes.
Let me see what sort of divination I can do to find out how far
Okay.
away it is. I need the name of
Well-
the specific weapon that you want to find.
Wait for Moriel to respond to me first.
Okay.
Because we can escort Moriel back as well with a giant.
Yeah, that's true.
If
Alright,
he
so this
can-
is not as fancy because I hadn't had extra time to figure this
Yeah,
out
it's all
properly,
good.
but
Found have what?
He found the shard.
Oh,
Found heavy.
He's bringing an ally. Don't be frightened.
no, he's gonna be more frightened, I think. Oh no, he's bringing a Velen. Oh god.
An ally from the Fae. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be that guy I pissed off earlier.
The guy we summoned.
It's gonna be the guy who I dispelled their disc and then they banished me.
Yep.
It's gonna be that guy
Yeah.
specifically.
Okay, I'll. I guess I'll use a fifth. My last fifth. You don't have sending today, do you?
I have sending.
Oh,
I'll post it in Discord chat the message
Can you-
so you can decipher this if you want this one. There you go.
okay. Can you ask Moriel which portion of the everlasting forest he will come back from? We found leads that there is anti-divine weapons inside it.
If he is answering the way that you have been describing, I don't know that sending is going to be much clearer than me asking my god.
But your god's only a one-time thing.
No, my god is as many times as I can manage to make work. And as you've
True.
seen, sometimes that is several times in a row.
Found have, yes. Also, I and Shard you and will be assisting arrive ally frightened when you at not do be.
Be not afraid!
Just sounds like scat music. Frightened when you that at not do be.
Moriel right now.
Be not afraid. There are, in fact, actual angels in this game that do, in fact, say that. Be
Well,
not
I was
afraid.
sort of joking that the little angels that Reiner
Yeah.
summoned are basically like that, but in miniature.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could make it there. Okay, we also need to plan out what we're going to be doing with the giants. Will we have them at the border waiting for the thing?
We can just tell them to go back. Okay, here's my thing. I don't think
No.
they should be waiting for the Keeper of Life because the Keeper of Life will eat them and get stronger.
True.
I don't think anyone should be waiting for the Keeper of Life.
Y'all should be adventure styling him, like jumping
Okay,
him all at the same
but
time.
via the path we took, he's at least going to be absorbing people.
We need to then we should send messengers and ask people to evacuate.
They won't believe us.
Well, that depends on how persuasive you are.
Through a messenger?
You can be very persuasive through a messenger.
I mean, I guess I...
Bear in mind, he doesn't have to necessarily go through an entire city.
We
There's
also
also
do
that
not need to
mountain
be
range.
honest. We can also just say very clearly.
Oh, wait.
"Hey,
It's... Okay, it said...
tell people that there's a natural disaster. They don't need to know the specifics.
It said that once the continent had known, they would then attack. Or once the countries in the surrounding area knew about it, they would send people to attack it, but they would die and make it stronger. So, as long as we tell them not to engage with it...
Right. That would be good. Actually, if we go back to the temple, I can probably ask people there to send this. I think this might be something they'd tolerate from me.
You broke their window.
The Pythor broke their window.
But it's in relation to you.
Fucking bodies through windows.
I was being chased. Get off my back.
Alright, I will see what I can do to smooth over the thing about the window. I am sticking with my story. But besides,
Oh.
Vest sends people to fix it anyway, so it's fine. They did actually fix the window, right? They
You
brought
don't know
tools?
you left before you checked.
Did they look like they had tools when they were there?
Yeah, they had tools on them, but
'Kay.
you never know. They could just be actors.
50% of that, it would be 3.5 days to get there as well. At least.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
Moriel
aspect.
still has that scroll of teleport. He hasn't used it yet.
True, but he might use that to charge the shard.
I don't know if he can use a scroll to do it.
I mean, arcane's arcane. Because the
Alright.
energy's just embedded in the scroll, I
We
believe.
can just ask him if he still has the scroll, by the way.
Well, Moriel's gonna take a bit to get back. How many days? Took him 5 days to
yeah.
get there, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so
yeah, we'll be able to
let's-
go to the Everlasting Forest within that time.
Let's
and
go
we
to
can
the
tell-
Everlasting Forest to meet him and look at it.
Oh yeah, and we can bring him back when we tell... Oh wait, how many
yes,
people
when
can
we
you bring?
learn of recall, I can. Yeah, I
He's
can
not
do
in
that.
the Everlasting Forest, guys. He's in the Fey Plane. They're different.
I know, but he
Fey-
took a portal from the Everlasting Forest too.
Mhm.
I can take me and I think 5 other people. So yes, I can take us and Moriel.
But he also has his ally.
I can take 7 people. Wait, fuck. Words. No, I can take 6 people. Us makes 5, but I'm... And then...
Just
Oh.
take his ally. He'll find his way out.
Oh, who?
No, just take everyone else. I'll just run my
What
ass
was the
back
guy
again.
who told me how the Zanathian Shard worked called?
Hmm?
The Zanathian
You
Shard
have
guy.
a name.
What was his name?
Morvanda of the Knowing?
Nope, that is the Skyon.
Okay. Wait, other guy. Okay.
The inspector, the investigator.
His name is in the chat. I'm also looking for in my notes. I have it somewhere.
It's like the investigator or the professor. No, not the professor.
It was a week ago, unfortunately.
We had a lot of talking in between, which
Yeah.
makes it harder to
Yeah.
find.
He might know.
Indeed.
He might have a
Yeah.
magic teleportation circle, which I'd be able to take us all back then.
Oh,
No. He's not a sorcerer.
I know,
He's
but
just
he knows
guy.
arcane stuff, so he
Wait
might.
a second. Wait a second. You already know the way to get to Vess's house.
I know the
through
way,
his
but I don't have the
information.
spell.
Can you learn it?
I could learn it myself, but I'm not sure how long it would take for us to unlock the understanding.
Shit. Well, we'll see what Moriel's friend can do. Maybe he can teleport.
Or maybe he has a scroll because he's so into the stuff.
Right. So, alright. So, do you know the name of the weapon?
How many of Greedash's weapons do I know about, Blue?
I mean, it's all the same weapon, just different blades. He has 1,000 of them. In the story, some of them got scattered in the Everlasting Forest.
The ones
just
like out
they
there,
weren't-
do they have specific names?
No, they're all the same weapon.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna ask my god about the anti-divine weapon in the Everlasting
No, not the
Forest.
anti-divine weapon. Greedash's sword in the in the Everlasting Forest.
But we want a specific one of them. We don't want to just.
They're
go
all
get one
anti-divine.
wizard's. Are they all anti-divine?
I believe so.
Yes, all his
Okay.
blades are anti-divine.
Okay.
Remember how he like connects light between them and like cuts
Mhm.
you into pieces?
Okay.
Yeah, that's anti-divine.
Alright, then I am going to go ahead and start ritually casting.
We've also got to hope
Um,
that the elves aren't protecting them.
Well, we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
All right. So what is the yes.
I'm going to ask, where in the Everlasting Forest can we find one of Guidahesh's weapons?
Ha! I can answer in rhyme. I
Yes, you
prepared for this.
can.
God damn it.
You can answer in cryptic verse. You can give us a fucking haiku and tell us to figure
Yeah,
it out.
I am right now. Give me a sec. I have the details. I just need to turn this into a poem worthy of Mordor.
In 5 seconds.
I do my best in 5 seconds.
And I am also going to cast Commune after to do my clarification questions.
Yep. That's all good.
And I will remove 25 GP worth of incense from my 1000 GP worth of incense pool. Reiner smells like a fucking Sephora.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what are the?
Nog Champa.
Oh, let's hope. Does time work differently in the Fae?
Yes, it moves faster.
In blues.
Moves
Fae.
faster.
Yes,
Okay.
it moves faster.
Moves faster.
Okay.
Moves faster.
So bad.
Royals has been there for a while. Wait, so 5 days here in the Fae is faster. Oof. Yikes. That was a while.
He's an old man, has a beard, all grayed.
No, it's not that fast.
No, that would.
Okay, it's only
In, like,
50
real
gold.
time for Moriel.
Yeah, it's only 50 gold for the components of teleportation circle. It's not bad. And if we really need to, I can get that demon guy to send me some more paper. One by the valley, one by
no.
the river.
Oh no.
2 by a tree in which the weeping willow sleeps. 3 by river of blood spilled by prejudice. Are these all of them or just the ones in the forest?
One by a stumbling.
That's where they were. I gave you where they were.
Oh my gosh. I asked where. Oh gosh, no. One nestled in the haymaker's dream. Yeah, so I read that out to people and
Who's
then
the
I'm
haymaker?
gonna give a. I have no idea.
Is
I
that?
don't know what
Do
any
I
of this
know,
is.
Blue?
Sounds
Huh?
familiar.
Is the haymaker a god? Like refers to a god
No.
or?
I'm pretty sure it is a
it
punch
refers.
fucking throw.
It is a servant of like a it's like a gardener. Let's put it that way. You would know it as some form of gardener, but aside from that, not really any more detail.
Makes me think of the guy down here.
Hey, there was a section on valleys in that library. We didn't happen to find anything that seems relevant, did we?
Not to an
Sounds like we
anti-divine,
were
we only
looking at-
looked for the Keeper of Life in the valleys.
Yeah,
No!
you basically told me, can we see a keeper of life in the valley? And I said no, so I answered
Well,
your question.
no, we found traces of it. Or similar instances.
Yeah, I answered your question. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Well, okay. Can
3
I
by-
roll a performance check to see if I have heard any songs referencing these things?
Okay, I know the River
Roll
of
me
Blood.
a-
I know what that is. That's the
can
god.
You not, can you let me ask my question first, Toad?
Go for it.
Oh shit. 16.
Okay, so you would hear you would know one by a stumbling bumbling boon of a buffoon. It is essentially this tale of a drunkard who manages to get kicked out of his town, and he wanders into the forest in which several woodland beings sort of speak to him. Now, whether or not this is his drunken stupor is up to the interpreter's imagination, but essentially he is led to a water source in which he is sobered up, only to realize that the water was that of what's his face, acid. So when he returned, his face was mangled, as punishment for his drunken stupor.
Cute.
I will relay that as the only one that I recognize.
Here. This river used to be made of acid.
So the 3 by a river of blood, is that the same river from the stumbling bumbling
No,
boon
the
of
River of
buffoon
Blood,
person?
that is in OR. Or OR? What's the one where Desi's from?
No. Remember, so I answered your question based on where, like, so based on Reiner's interpretation, it
Mm-hmm.
would be in the area in your direction of travel. It
Oh.
would not be it's not cross continental. Otherwise, there'd be a hell of a lot more on that list.
Okay.
I'll put it that
Okay.
way.
If
I
that
only asked about the ones in the Everlasting Forest, so I'm assuming that is all we got.
Yes.
So I know that this was the River of Acid, so that's probably the stumbling bumbling buffoon. Will be around here.
No, only in the Everlasting Forest. That's
Well, you said
not
on
in the
our way
Everlasting.
to it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And
in
that's
the
on
general
our way.
direction, but
Yeah, that's in
mostly
the
in the
general
Everlasting
direction.
Forest. Yeah.
Okay.
I can ask to confirm if what is meant by this is the thing that you think it is.
What was this thing called again, Blue?
I'll double check the lake name.
I don't know. I just
It's not
remember a
the one.
god blessed it, so the acid went away at some point.
Yes, you are correct.
Alright, so this one over
It
here
was the
is
goddess of miracles.
Oh, it's
Hiena. Oh yeah, that
No.
lady I've been impersonating a priest of.
Mm,
It's just acid for you now.
Who didn't want me.
Hang on, let me double check.
I mean, she was happy with you still.
What?
No, it
Yeah.
was Zira. Sorry, I get them confused.
Oh.
Zira, okay.
not
Gotcha.
Hiena. Sorry.
Yeah, Hiena
I was
still
like,
liked
no,
you.
it's not Hiena. Yeah, it's Zira.
Hiena literally brought us to you.
Well, you don't.
Was
know
it Hiena? Was it Hiena? Was it really?
The only person that Desi's ever prayed to.
Yep.
What if it was just someone else fucking with her?
What if Reiner wasn't the one they were referring to?
There's just some other priest of Hiena who's also wearing a purple coat just hanging out like, I was supposed to meet a monk here a while ago.
Yeah, that was in Leva. That was... We could drop by there on our way.
Hey,
Alright,
good old
what
times.
about the others? Do you happen to know of any of these others?
Let's see. One by the valley. This is a valley. The big black crack is a valley, right? Or no, that's a river.
That's a river.
Well, that's a river. A river of blood spilled by prejudice. That might be it.
Alright, so the L-shaped, the boot-shaped thing is the stumbling, bumbling brook as far as we know.
It could be, yes.
Okay.
There are these big trees marked. I'm not sure if those are specific things.
Those big trees are big trees, yes.
Oh, okay. So those would...
One of them was a weeping willow.
They're notable.
One of them might be the weeping willow, yeah. One by a house which children flock.
A church? Perhaps?
School?
I feel like a temple is more relevant for this thing, wouldn't it be?
Guidahesh isn't really religious.
But there could be a temple built over it.
Maybe.
And just because he doesn't have to have any ties, once he died, his weapon could have just been spread all over the place. So
Right, because I don't think that these...
I think I remember him scattering them.
All right. Well,
no, I never said that his weapons were scattered. By the way, he died defending, elven people. Basically, he retired, and he died. Essentially, at some point, weapons were scattered. His weapons were scattered from combat, and he couldn't recall them because he was waning in strength.
Gotcha. If only we actually had Guidahesh with us.
I am very, very glad that we do not.
The phone call. Hey, listen, it was a shard of him. Who knows? He could not be that.
Honestly,
you know?
Who knows? If I had the Orb of Visions, I might be able to or whatever it is. Foresight, I might be able to talk to him. We'll never know until Oh, we can't even take the orbs back from Moriel because he'll die.
Yeah, he dies with Zircon.
Alright, what else can we do here? Alright, so we've got Bumbling Brook, maybe this lake over here, Weeping Willow, maybe this big tree over here that Lenny can't see because Lenny wasn't here for part of the campaign.
There's like
Hang
20
on,
of them.
Let me just move them for you. Can you see?
Yes, now I
South?
can see it. Thank you.
There's a
There you
bunch.
go. There you go.
Okay, so one of the big trees in the everlasting forest might be it.
Won by a kingdom less forgotten. Keenan wouldn't know that because he hasn't been here too long.
Is that maybe that forgotten tower right there?
Oh, maybe.
Well,
That
we can definitely stop by the lake on the way there. The
So-
problem is that it is a big lake.
lake, tower. Oh, we could ask the giants if they know anything about the.
Well, help
Crack.
me think of a third one to try to ask about in case my first questions are
Okay.
not good. Because if I have all three, I can confirm at least one.
Okay. River.
Or I can rule out three. Alright, that's the river. Okay. So, I guess, for our purposes, Lenny does not know the names of these lakes, river, and I guess doesn't know which of these trees would be the weeping willow.
I mean, we
And I
can go
can't
to your
just
library.
Alright, that would be a good idea. Let's do that first.
You literally have a library
Oops.
about Abelphus.
I was going Control F. It did not Control F.
F
I would
for,
prefer to recall back that I cannot do that.
and they might not appreciate it. Someone broke in. I wonder who.
Hey, I had permission. I will pay for the goddamn window.
It is just Jador's Lake.
Jador's Lake.
Jador's
Okay.
Lake?
And,
It
yeah,
took
and
you that
was
long
in
to find
fact
it.
It was in fact by Hyena. I am a
Oh.
dumbass. I
Sweet.
keep getting them confused. I'm sorry. Even when I'm like writing lore, I'm like, who was that again? Oh yeah.
Hey,
There
Desi,
it
maybe
is.
you could get baptized there.
No.
No.
I feel very awkward about it considering I pretended to be a priest of Yama for the past 2 years.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I think that she's fine with
I
you.
honestly think you still are her disciple, considering all the miracles that happen. She might have
yeah,
like
but they
she might have a
not
deal with
really.
Kiosis.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know. She did lead me to you, so.
Are you sure that was Hyena?
Well, I asked her to clarify at one point, and she didn't make me feel bad about it.
You got a response?
Yeah, she gets responses all the time.
Yeah, I got. Oh, I think I did.
You've gotten
I'll have
like
to go
at
back
least
and-
3, if I remember correctly.
I got a dream about Reiner, I got a dream about my mom, and then I got a dream because I was like, I have no purpose in life. And then I asked like, so why the fuck did you lead me to Reiner when like they're not even your pit? What? And I think both Reiner and I got a dream.
Yeah,
or
I think
maybe
you
I
got
just
like a
dream
feeling of
about
happiness
it.
or something.
Yeah.
All I got was a
I got a
dream
good
about a toy
feeling.
monkey on the ground.
Yeah.
Insert arcane
I don't know what
reference
that
here.
means.
What's wrong with toy monkeys?
We're being toyed with. Loki said it. I think that was probably it. Based on further information.
Y'all are too reliant on other people's powers. Out of character.
Alright,
That's
so
what
what
I'm
was the question?
saying.
I mean, you were relying on like 3 demons. You can't say anything.
Hey, that was Raylick, not
Yeah,
Pythor. There's a
Hey,
Yeah,
you said
no,
out of character.
Pythor don't rely on nobody. Pythor
Alright,
relies on nobody.
okay, but let's go to the library and
Yeah.
don't tell me about how I'm going to get kicked out of the library, please. I would really prefer not to.
Yeah, no one mentioned the
Cody.
window.
Cody's just making squares.
Why are you being the one who's being a little shit about it?
I'm just saying I don't want to get.
Then
I already
that's fine,
paid them a
I'll go
lot of money.
myself.
I don't want to get paid. Find more.
Then stay home and I will go.
No, I like books.
Okay, then stop complaining.
I want to go get books. Ah, shit. Okay, so you travel to back to the temple. The streets are a lot calmer than you last saw.
Well, that's good.
There are people
Oh.
talking about New
Pi-
Age.
Pythor, you should
Yep.
put a cloak on. You were kind of running through this.
Is Pythor coming with, or is it just us two?
Oh.
I
cool.
was not going with.
Okay. I was gonna say, you were kind of running
Yeah,
with.
who all is coming?
Yeah, you hear through the streets, New Age is coming! House Vestal has returned to the seat of the throne!
Ugh, he's going to be fucking insufferable.
Yeah, at least we have him in good suits.
Come on, guys. His head was already big enough. Surely it can't get any bigger.
Reiner is already kind of like, I don't like rich people. You seem like kind of a smug asshole. And only I'm allowed to be a smug asshole.
Hey, he's at least a nice smug asshole. That's positive right there.
Oh yeah, why didn't we
Alright.
ask about the professor guy while we were there? Oh well.
As you travel to the library again, the window that was broken is in fact been replaced.
Oh, thank God.
Poke said it's an illusion.
I swear to God. Don't give him ideas. I'm going to walk in and I'm going to try to ask at the desk for Head-esque Shepherd.
Mm-hmm. They nod, and head desk is actually at the desk this time. He goes,
Oh, then I
yes,
just-
hello, how are you doing?
Hi, terrible. I'm exhausted. How about you?
I'm doing alright. I was told that there was some ruckus in the building, so I'm actually calling for security today to make sure to check everything out, see if everything is okay.
Oh no.
I kind of shoot a warning
What
look at
happened?
Keenan.
Oh,
We
Destiny's here. Hi,
are
Dusty.
we are concerned that maybe perhaps robbers got in. Some of the nearby neighbors actually told us that there was the window was smashed, but it was strangely fixed this morning. So we're just getting an investigation going for that. Otherwise, if it doesn't find anything, we might have to close for a little bit just to be double safe.
Maybe
but
you had
we'll
a
see.
bird problem. Birds like to find windows.
Well, they don't
Ryder
smash
looks at-
into windows in my experience.
Reiner looks at Keenan like he grew a second head just now, because Reiner was not there for that. And is just going to turn and say, right, so there is some information that I need passed on. I don't know who else I can really ask for it. I am going to sound like a crazy person.
What is the information?
There is essentially let's call it a natural disaster that is going to be coming from about, as Lenny struggles to remember proper nouns. Can we have the big map again?
Oh, the big map? Yep, sure.
Yeah.
Nestrion. Maybe.
So, Nastrian's a
Nearguard.
Nearguard. Yep.
From about Nearguard to, what was it, the Twin Forts? Or to about here.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, no one should try to engage with it, or it will kill them, and it will get worse.
It's more of a holy disaster than a natural disaster.
Yeah, it's not really a natural disaster. It's more of a
Whoa.
sealed evil in a can that some idiot let out variety.
Is it some sort of god's wrath?
Kind of. It is some
fallen
sort
god.
of celestial.
A fallen angel.
Is it some sort of prophecy that you have read somewhere?
Actually, yeah, we got it
or-
from Kiosis, I believe.
It is something called the Keeper of Life.
Hey, Blue,
Not heard? Yep.
have I ever heard of stories of the library we went to?
Which one?
The one that was inside the foresight? Would I have ever heard tales of
heard-
something similar?
You've heard of something similar, where it's like an infinite library of knowledge, yes?
And whose domain is that? Or like what's it related to?
The Klatsarim, knowledge bearers, the gods of information
Mm.
and intelligence and
So it would be
arcanes
part of
and-
Kiosis's stuff.
Part of the Klatsarim. Again, very
Mhm.
big difference.
Yeah, there's
Koyosis
lots of
made
gods
it doesn't
there.
mean yeah, there are lots of gods. It's not just Koyosis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also Zydus, Marin, etc.
Mhm.
So he goes, I can perhaps inform the library in Neagard, and perhaps they can work with local authorities to do that. Unfortunately, we don't have the same influence you think we do as maybe perhaps outside.
I'm.
Maybe in your.
I have absolutely no
Okay.
idea what influence you do or do not have. I just don't have a lot of people I
They
can
can
ask for this.
divine back in Neagard, right? They don't restrict that as much.
Yes, magic is allowed in Neagard.
Yeah,
as
if they
long as
ask
it's
any
in
of their
reasonable amount.
diviners, they'd be able to figure it out.
I will send a messenger. They'll be there maybe perhaps by next month.
I could.
Somewhere in
Never
the middle
mind.
of next month.
If you have a piece of their clothing, I could send the letter quicker. Not today, obviously.
Sorry?
Oh, I have a really fast pet that's a messenger.
Right. Um uh perhaps if you can send a message that way, that would be
Yeah,
would
let's
work, but
see.
you'd have to be outside the city,
Yeah.
of course.
I'd need
You
either,
cannot do it inside.
name a living creature you have met or seen it before, or any creature which you possess a body part, lock of hair, clipping, or similar. If you have anything like that. Any hair.
We have imported books from Neagard. Would that suffice?
Do any of them contain a body part of a living person? Such as hair?
I don't think so.
Oh, I
I can
know.
also just send a message when we are out of the city. If I have a name and a general description of the person.
Yes, we can work with that as well.
Right, so. That. Thank you for not treating me like a crazy person. I was very convinced that was going to happen.
Well, well, obviously, it's better to be safe than sorry, but again, it's not like we have the biggest influence in the city, so it's not a big ask to at least try.
Oh, yeah, that's for the second thing we came here for.
Yes.
Do you have any books about the Everlasting Forest?
Yes, we do. It's a section over there.
Right. Actually, I have the contents of a vision I was sent. I was hoping for maybe a little bit of insight into it before I try to pry further.
Help deciphering, maybe?
Vision?
I heard a poem in my dream.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Is he looking at her like a crazy person now?
No,
Okay,
he's
okay.
interested. Cause I mean.
And then I'm gonna recite the poem.
Oh, you mean like dream things are actually pretty common omens, so it's not like a crazy person thing.
Yeah. Also, I can't say I did a divination just now because that's illegal.
You could have said you were
I'm
outside the
just
city.
saying it's a dream.
They would be very disappointed in you, Reiner. Don't make them sad.
Don't use the powers from their god.
We're just using euphemisms. It's fine.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm not trying to deceive him. I'm just using a euphemism. I'm just not saying outright I cast a spell.
One of the rare places that isn't thieves' cant and doesn't get double meanings. Alright, so one by the valley, one by river, two by tree. So this is all in the Everlasting Forest, yes?
Right, we're on the way there. I think I've heard the stumbling, bumbling, boon of a buffoon one.
So the by the river of blood, spilled by prejudice. If it's in the Everlasting Forest, there's only one place it could be. It's definitely going to be in the northern part of the Everlasting Forest. If you've seen the map before, it's attached to the Kodorok River. Just at the tail end of it, there used to be human Obelfians attempted to siege to light the everlasting forest on fire. They used the river as a means of supplementing. Unfortunately, all attempts were failed. Many blood were spilled, human wise, and all races. In which case, so that may be what it's referring to. Between two brothers, could be referring to the twin trees that grew apart. Essentially, they these are living trees, so I would be highly recommending to be very careful. Let me find their
Careful not to hurt
names.
them, or careful not to get hurt.
They eat people.
Wow, that actually that's not rare. We've
We
encountered
have in
that
fact
before.
met a people eating tree before, so this is not new.
Yeah.
So they are Kolkenth and Kokos.
And which of these trees here are they? Or are they not on the map?
They are they should be visible on mountain range. I believe it's this one and this one.
I don't see where you're clicking.
I made circles.
Ah,
Thank you.
okay.
So it'd be between the trees, not the trees themselves.
Yeah. So that's right here.
All right. Let me just draw a little.
Draw an X.
One by a house with children flock seems very vague. There are a couple of cities in the everlasting forest made of elven descent. Nice elves, that's a different question entirely. Maybe perhaps one by a kingdom less. Maybe it's in a kingdom, it's one of these kingdoms, but nobody remembers that this one was ever there.
The Forgotten Tower. What was that part of a kingdom?
No, that used to be an outpost used staging to expand the Belfian territory northwards. Up until we realized there were giants in the mountains, and it became too
Gotcha.
dangerous to lay there as they would climb down. Often. This was long before, but the tower is long abandoned. That's really all I can help you with. One by the valley seems too vague.
We only need one of them, so I think
Well,
we only need one of them.
they work together, so
What
the
are
more
you
is the
looking
merrier.
for exactly? Sorry, I thought this was
Something to kill the Keeper of Life when it comes.
Oh yeah, the
What
Keeper
kind
of Life is what that thing is called that we are talking about.
What kind of weapon is it?
Anti-divine.
It's a weapon that will kill a celestial. That is
Mm.
otherwise invulnerable.
Is this maybe a weapon of legend I can help with?
They're Guida Hesh's swords, but
You would need two of them, I believe, in legend.
Two of them. Yeah, so we
you need
two of them then.
two of them as they cast a
The light
magic.
connects between them. Yes.
yes,
I saw.
we've actually seen them before.
How? They've been lost to time.
It was in a vision.
Technically, it was in a foresight, but sure.
You have been in. These are deep visions.
It has
They
been
must
a
be
really
omens.
crazy past couple months.
We do a lot
alright?
of drugs.
As you say that,
Reiner's hands are just in their head. Reiner's just got their head in their hands, like, no, we didn't do drugs. We were in a temple, and it was weird.
Hey, we'll roll insight. I cannot believe you would take drugs.
Can I roll a perception check? Or, I'm sorry, persuasion?
No. Well, you're telling the truth, so you don't have to do anything. He rolled a 22.
Do I?
Reiner is trying so hard to be honest, and Keenan is here lying really badly right behind them, and it stresses them out in both the capacity of, like, Reiner, like, appreciates good lying, and also in the capacity that they, like, I'm trying really hard to be honest here.
Please no jokes like that in this facility. It's just not of good taste.
Oh, sorry, I thought I read that that's how people got visions.
No, it is not. It just happens sometimes. Also, we were in a temple, a lot of weird shit happened. We saw a lot of things that I think normally we would not be able to. I don't think
Um,
there is a reason to lie about that. So.
Do you need any other help or?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a cartographer.
Desi is here, I guess. We are also looking into some things in the second Earth plane. Is there anything more we can learn about that here?
Nothing about the elemental planes here, I'm afraid. At least not that deep.
Alright. It was worth a shot.
Alright. Let's go look in that corner then, I guess.
What corner?
Where the books are.
Alright.
Where
And
the
I
books
guess,
are.
are we just looking for the books about, like, the specific things that we just were
Yeah.
told about?
Maybe
Yeah, I
anything
mean,
about the layout.
you go through the everlasting. See,
I
now
mean,
the layout is.
I'll ask the guy
Tips
for
on
help, basically.
navigation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask the dude for help. That's what the dosage
Yeah.
is for.
Yep. So for clarification, the everlasting forest is maze-like.
Mm-hmm.
Walking into it, you could be in a very different place. It could reconstruct. The big thing about it is that it doesn't actually move around or shapeshift. It just sometimes when you're walking around, it attaches itself to a different place. So, like for instance, you know how those like imagine like trains tracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say this train track splits into several different places, but they all sort of attach back into the same spot. Essentially, at any point, they can change the path. It can change the pathway of the tracks to make you go somewhere else rather than which you were expecting. So, like, let's say you come in from the
Gotcha.
entrance to the right, you could show up from the far left. You could literally walk in from the right and then end up on the coast, like a few hours later from just traveling westward. Depending on how deep you are, at least the potency is varies. Um, Another thing to note is that between is kind of a different thing, based on between is kind of subjective. You have to kind of figure out where exactly two things are,
Mm-hmm.
and then there are sort of based on shadows and where you've been. You kind of literally have to figure out what's in between. Like you have to like it's like a puzzle
So
map
Keenan will have to
basically.
look at the sky essentially.
It's sort of kind of like that, yeah.
You can use like flying magic there though, right? What happens if I just try to fly over it?
You will fall.
Oh, cancel. There's like a anti-magic layer above it or something.
The everlasting forest does not like outsiders,
Ah,
and it will do a lot of things to stop outsiders.
well, maybe Vess has a guide we could use.
Um, there are a couple of kingdoms in the forest, but there have not been like a proper route trekked through because, as mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
the forest moves around a lot. There is one confirmed. It's called the Empire of the Catafron. Catafron. They are a city, roughly built in the center of the everlasting forest.
Mm.
If you manage to find it, they say that you will be granted salvation. Essentially.
Does that mean we're gonna die?
No, that is the opposite of you die.
I know, no, but when you die, you're granted salvation.
No, sometimes when you die, you are damned.
That's you.
Excuse me? Seriously?
I mean, I guess not considering you're a cleric, but you have lied a lot.
Kaden, do you have an issue with me today?
No.
Then why are you
No.
constantly trying to...
I
Not
am really
today, just
lightheaded.
every day.
Yeah, I still have a lot of blood loss right now.
Okay, Keenan, go sit down. Have a cookie.
I haven't slept, you know. the
Ryder is
poison.
just pinching the bridge of their nose because they're like, I'm trying so hard not to do that or give the impression that I do that to this guy whose opinion I care about for some reason.
We're not with him. We're at the books now.
I thought he was helping
No,
us
he's
with
helping.
the book.
He's helping you. He's helping you. He's
Yeah, you're
he's,
saying
like,
all this
directing
stuff
you
about me
correctly.
in front of my head priest guy.
You know, Keenan can't really see that well. Oh.
He
Never
can
mind.
see very well.
Kanan, you little shit. How's this guy reacting to this?
He's doing his best to ignore it because at this point he just assumes it's just banter, like they're trying to tease you. Basically, he gets it.
Okay.
Yeah, he insight checked me
Also, at
when
the
I was
same
joking.
time, he also may perhaps slightly believe it, but at the same time, it's like it's just banter.
Yeah.
There's in fact an acid pool in this forest, by the way.
Oh.
One last important note before we head out. It is called Pilok's Pool.
Pilok's pool. Who is Pilok?
Alright, so we can confirm if Pilok's pool is part of the stumbling bumbling buffoon one.
We can stop on the way, but yeah.
Well, no, I can literally ask if it's the
Oh,
thing that I
true.
was being told about.
Is it Jidor or is it?
Yes,
Pulak.
I can't ask is it Jidor, is it Pulak, I can ask is it Jidor.
Is
Yes
it
or
one
no.
or
Is
two?
it Pulak?
Jidor or
Yes or no.
Pulak? And then it would give you.
I'd have to ask twice.
No, you can ask. Is it
So,
one or two? If
the way
one,
the
yes.
spell
If
works,
two,
I
no.
have, no, the way the spell works, I have to ask twice.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, Pythor's gonna feel a lot less homesick once we go into horrible forest that eats people.
Hell yeah. Just like his normal weekend. Yeah.
I guess we'll save the commune for next time.
Yep, so next time we will continue on this Inquisitor's journey, but you will have giants, so you'll be able to travel there. And there are maps for the Everlasting Forest. They're all animated. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to import them. I guess they won't be animated when they come in. Very sad. But yeah.
I mean, you could just stream it on Discord, I guess. I don't know.
No, obviously you will see everything. That's kind of bad. That's really bad.
You can do specific monitors. Or
I
specific
thought,
windows.
Roll20 doesn't support animated maps.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It doesn't support animated maps. That's why
Are there
it's a bit
extensions?
sad. Maybe. Let's see. I'll try and figure something out. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and yeah, see you guys next week. And we are getting closer and closer. Keeper of Light. We'll see if you're prepared by then.
Yep.
Well,
I will say my confidence is like average right now.
Wow. Well, I mean, we haven't actually gained anything yet.
I mean, we have the crystal. We don't actually. The thing is that we don't need to find these swords. They're just nice to have. If it gets to the point where we need to bamf out and start and just go to the second Earth plane, we can do that. So
let's just start making theories about who Moriel's friend is.
I'm going for it's the guy that we pissed off earlier. That's
Moriel
my
was
guess.
with us. No, was he? Yeah, he was with us then. So, I don't think it would be. No, he would be on a plane other than that, I think.
Well, anyways, guys, I'll be heading out now.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Peace.
Good night.